Connecting. Stream has started. So that means the recording just started, so welcome to Treasure Caught Steal Part 11. Last time we made it to the free day of Chapter 2, and then my back started to fuck up, so I chose to just end it. Thankfully I had a bit of a backlog of videos to upload, so it's not the end of the world situation at that point. Anyway, before we head out to do our whole free day stuff, we do have our optional bathroom scene. So, you know, it's worth to do them all in my opinion, because at the end of the day, it does increase bond points with various people when they happen to be people that you can get bond points with. Seems like all the club activities are in full swing. Yay! Everyone's learning stuff, I guess. Yuna's in tennis, Kurt's in chess, Altina's in swimming. Youth. I hope they enjoy it while they can. Teehee, oh instructor, I'm sure you're still young enough to enjoy your own youth. Muse. I didn't even sense her. What the? Ring can't sense Muse. Oh great, that's cool. She's a fucking android. You're Muse from class 9, right? Wow, you could tell simply by hearing my voice. You're amazing, Instructor Ween. Or is this perhaps the power of love? Let's call it teacher's intuition instead. But did you only come in here because you saw me go in? Teehee, oh, you caught me. There's no one else around. Would you like me to come over there and wash your back? I've got it handled, thanks. Ween doing the smart maneuver called shutting that shit down. Oh, so your hometown Ordis has bathhouses too. Yeah, that makes sense. Ordis is a place where there's a lot of nobles. Indeed, though they're nowhere near as nice as the renowned Phoenix Wings from your hometown Ymir. But they do have certain villas by the sea that feature outdoor baths with a lovely ocean view. Oh man, that does sound nice. I'm guessing the seafood there is great too. Love to take a vacation there someday. When you do, please allow me to give you the full tour. I'll do my very best to ensure your stay is a pleasurable one, both mentally and physically. Muse. That's quite alright. Wait, how do you know I'm from Ymir? Did I ever tell you that? Well, everyone knows the shores of Bani is based in Ymir. Especially after last year, I say it's harder to find someone who doesn't know that. Yeah, maybe, but something still doesn't add up. I admit Ymir is famous for their hot springs, but not everyone knows that the resort's name is the Phoenix Wings. Oh, you caught me again. But as for why I know, that's a secret. Just spell out in caps, and I don't want to shout, so... okay, so fair enough, no one. The bath was nice, but somehow I feel even more tired now than I did going in. Damn you, Muse. Anyway, that girl is definitely hiding something. We need someone to have secrets. Now, every girl has her secrets. Exactly. And why? She's in her kimono now. Oh, lovely. Oh. A panning shot to show it, and yes, Muse does look rather nice in her kimono. We will admit that. The reason I actually came to the bath was to clean myself before putting this on. Whenever you have time, please come visit the Tea Ceremony Club. Yeah. Muse's just gotta be all musey about it as per usual. So, I can already tell she's going to be trouble. Well, regardless, that means at least now the bond with Muse strengthens, even if we're not really into the idea of that. Inside the dormitory, we can actually see a few people still hanging around, like these two in the training room, and also someone in the cooking area. Okay, it could just be Celestine, so... yeah, just Celestine. Okay, that makes sense. Pardon me. So, since this is now our first official free day with requests, we need to actually go and do them. And the only mandatory one at this point is to go to Einhell Keep, hence why our main objective is actually shown right there and there. But there are other things we need to do first, like our bond points. Now, we see 3 bond points, we see 3 people here with exclamation marks, but as I explained in the last part, we actually have 5 options due to the whole Arcus 2 shenanigans. So we can actually at least read what do people send to Ween when they actually want to send orb mail. For example, with Laura, it's all in caps. She forgot to turn the caps lock button off. Oh dear. Assuming that there is a caps lock button. Of course, the Arcus 2 could be like, I don't have access to my flip phone. Similar to flip phones where you have to bear through them all and then you go through them all again to get them in lowercase. It's just, I am glad smartphones exist. So it's like, Zendalora, good trading spot. Abstract, are you well, Ween? I'd like to ask you something. I plan to visit the Phantom School's training hall today, but I was hoping to find a place to practice warm-up exercises beforehand. Do you know of any local training halls? If you could, let me know. I'd appreciate it. End body, best, Laura S. Rc. Postscript. It took me an entire hour to write this whole mail. It's quite difficult. Got a bit of phlegm in my mouth, that's fun. There's trail heads there, so I could ask them first if we could train. So basically, so in the case of Laura's, and we aren't doing it just right this second, you actually do get access to additional bits of Vanhelm Keep, which actually can be quite a nice bit of way of getting more experience for Ween, and maybe even for party members that don't actually matter, because they'll be at a higher level when they come back into the party later in the game anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. But you do get to use them more, and it will also like boost their link level and whatnot, so, you know, there is a worthwhile reason to do it. Now, also if you really don't want to interact with old class 7 at all, with the free bomb points that they actually gave us, we can hang out with new class 7 and Ash. So, you know, it's not a be-all end-all of things. So, I should have thought this through since last time, but I haven't. You know what? First things first, let's do laws. We already looked at this, so... So, you know, we've just got an RCP, so, you know. Hello, Ween. Is this in regards to my old mail? Yeah, I think I know a good training spot for you. How soon can you come to Leaves? Come by now, I'll meet you at the station. See you soon, Ween. Hey, easy. Ween then waited at the station for Laura to arrive. See, the funny thing is somehow everything gets quantumed, time just freezes when it comes to these events, I swear. So this is Leaves. It's just as I've been told. We've not seen each other since bidding farewell in Sutherland. I trust you've been well since then, Ween. Yep, sure have. Thanks for the hospitality. Here, let me show you to the campus. Ah, this is where your idea for a training place is located. Let's be off then. Ween and Laura went to the campus to visit Einhell Keep, asked Professor Smith for permission to use it for training. And not specifically for Smith's thing, so... Oh, I didn't expect to find such a grand training facility here. I now have a better picture of how well equipped the branch camper is and how much work you must have on your shoulders, Ween. It is helpful, I admit, but yeah. Professor Smith is all I ever used to keep, even if it's a little early for the trial you requested. I don't mind, but you cannot use the new level 1 I have scheduled. No, is it level I have scheduled instead? Because I feel like we've been to level 1. Anyway, it was calibrated for class 7, so data from other people would be useless to me. Instead, I have installed subroutes in the old levels. Subroutes. Versions of older levels I have enhanced based on the results from the previous trials. Yeah, he said I instead of 1. I'm dumb. Anyway, they are smaller in scale, but have stronger monsters roaming about. They should supply some good data, separate from my request. You've been working on that this whole time on top of everything else. I like the sound of it. The harder the challenge, the better, as far as I'm concerned. I look forward to this, Professor Smith. The last time I saw you work was aboard the Crimson Wings. RC data will prove useful for me. Fight to your heart's content. Anyways, let's get started. If you could get things prepared for us, Professor. Well. And so, they head to the sub-route. This presence, I feel it. It's strong. Seems I'm in for a better training session than I imagined. Thank you for joining me, Ween. Well, it was my idea after all. Now stay alert, this won't be easy. Here we go, level 1 subroute commence. From the intercom.
Now, let us begin.
Laura is back in our party, about the same level as she was previously, and I believe all her quartz are now set to not be changeable in any way whatsoever. But we can put a sub-quartz on her, so we'll put Scald. And is Sekka really the best thing for we to have? Yeah, you can't have that. So damn it. You know what? Sure. Let's just keep it as that for now. And I'll sort out new class 7 when I'm making my way to Ironhelm Keep.
Sit!
I forget.
Show no fear.
Best for that sort of thing. Anyway.
Second form, Gale! It's down! Laura, now!
Leave it to me. Let's go. Now.
An opening!
Parrot. My turn.
Am I actually targeting all three of these? Just out of range.
Right.
Let's go! Ha! It's my turn! Sit!
I'll handle this. Sit. Now, let's continue onward.
Ha!
No, I'm out towards the enemies.
Sit!
Maybe I should
My
switch to
turn.
Lola since she'll probably be better for actually breaking the enemies.
Now, bring it
damn
on!
it. No, sorry, no, she's not. Okay, well,
Get back!
I guess these enemies just aren't
Let's go.
as easily doable as, say, some of the enemies we were fighting back in Hamel. So, oh well. Oh, they specifically are going for Laura.
It's my turn!
That's great. Do we still? Oh, I do not have the healing stuff on Reen anymore. So that's
It's down!
a case of oops.
An opening.
This is it!
My turn. Sit. I'll handle this.
I'm up! Sit!
Let's go.
Let's go! Let's go!
Pardon me.
Ah! Alright,
Okay,
nice
so Laura's
work.
definitely getting hard. I should think of something thrilling to say, or at least some stuff that occurs off stream. Actually, you know what? I can update on the
It's my
quizzes
turn.
grinding to try and make sure that next time he streams Pokemon, it's able to be Elite Four done and dusted and all that. So fun fact on all that. Yeah, Flint is still whipping my ass solely on the aspect of Drifblim using Minimize.
Sit!
Like,
Finish this
level-wise, I might end up accidentally being slightly over-leveled for most of the Elite Four.
Gale!
But that's not a bad thing. It just means
go.
that I can consistently beat the first two.
Right.
Take this! Let's go!
It just means that I need to
Crimson Slash!
figure out a way to
Let's go.
guarantee that the Drifblim doesn't get
Now.
to use
An
Minimize,
opening!
because then it bam passes, and that's just like, oh goody.
I'm up!
So
Get back!
maybe I need to have a different move. Maybe I need to change Pokemon. I
Let's
don't
go.
know. I'll figure it out.
Now.
As
Let's continue onward.
and
I
of
must
course, as
continue
for the trainers after Flint, it's like, well, I haven't actually fought them yet, but I can look up what they have, and it's like, yeah, I'm psychic types. I have
We've reached a
multiple
break
dark
area.
type maneuvers on multiple Pokemon. That's a non-issue. And of course, Cynthia's going to be a battle of fun because it's Cynthia, and people seem to have a really big time just going like, "Oh, Cynthia's the hardest, Cynthia's the best." Oh, but I felt it sounds a lot more positive than say when people say, "Oh, Whitney's so hard. Oh, Whitney, rah." And it's like, no, she's not. Whitney's not hard at all. As a gym leader, she's shite. But regardless, we made it to the end of this bit, which actually means I am actually going to do a little bit of a change in because I actually probably should have a form of healing on someone overall wise. I'm just speaking out loud here. Because inside here is a giant spider! Similar to that of spiders we fought in the previous games. And this must be the boss of this level. Of course it is. A worthy opponent. Ready your sword, Ween. You see, spoiler alert, there's 2 of them. Actually, no, this spider is basically the spider we fought back in the Ithria Great Forest, actually, more in line with that than other, I would argue, but it is different, and so therefore it is different for the battle notes that you'll be needing.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, we only get the orders.
Form up.
I'm just gonna iron wheel since they are
Let's go.
looking like they're gonna be getting a quit at the moment, and that's not fun.
Get back. Not in my watch.
I'll handle this. Right.
Ooh, we almost broke them, but the strength's down, so nice. So
Not in my watch. It's my turn. Get back.
Let's go.
oh good, we get 1 attack.
All right. Now, strike, Green.
Got it.
Ah!
It's my turn. Arcus, activate. Ha!
Thank you.
Not in my watch.
Oh yeah, she won't have any accessories on, so she'll get hit with things like
All
that.
right.
Ooh, we absolutely whacked one of them.
I'm up.
Oh yeah, let's just kill it now since it's got literally no health.
Not in my watch.
How many times does it need to get?
Unforgivable.
Thank you, game, on the anger.
I'm
Boo. Churchill means I think maybe
Let's
fire
go.
might be a better option now, since there's just the one of them.
I'm up. Get back. Now.
An opening. Let's go. It's off
And we win. Quite simple, actually, really, to be honest, but then again, it is the sign around the fact that you'd only have Ween and Laura, so in a way, they actually did this rather well
Just what I
designed.
expect from you, Laura.
I believe that's my line.
Just make sure Ween has a way of healing, just in case. In my opinion, with that fight. And that's more specifically for high difficulties, obviously. Phew. A hard-won victory. That will be all for the level 1 subroute. Hooray for you. I suppose the RC skill is as skilled as their reputation suggests. Perhaps I should have turned up the difficulty. I shall labour over some balance streaks while you trudge your way back here. Sounds like he's trying to kill us. The years certainly haven't softened him. I can't imagine that makes your life very pleasant, Ween. I say I'm used to it, but he just keeps getting worse. Good luck today, Laura. Feeling ready for the training call in Heimdall now? That I am. Thanks for showing me this place. I'd like to stop by again if I'm in the neighbourhood. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, but before I go, Ween, may I ask you for one more favour? Would you mind showing me around the academy? I'd like to see what your workplace is like. Of course. Honestly, I was thinking of asking you if you wanted to tour. Are you sure you still have time before you train? Yeah, time won't be a problem, shall we? And so, Ween and Laura go gallivanting around the campus. They find themselves at the gymnasium pool. Ah, perfect. Of course, the swimming club is not doing all that swimming stuff right at this moment, so guess all Tina and her friends have the day off today. Ah, this smell brings back memories. It's like I'm back in the swim club. I would say standing in a swimming pool would bring out the memories of swallowing too much chlorine, but hey, you know. No, I get not bringing my swimsuit. Don't stop you from dipping your toes in though, right? Actually, getting in the water might bring back even more memories. That's a fine idea. I think I'll do just that. After washing their feet, the two of them sat down by the side of the pool with their legs in the water. Ah, feet! Wait, hang on, that's in case anytime someone's swimming in this game. So are you still in touch with anyone from the swimming club? Yes, though we've all been so busy, we've hardly been able to see each other. Oh, that being said, I did manage to invite Monica to the Gram. Wanted to make an event of her visit and celebrate her graduation. Given how close you two were, I can believe it. Must have been a fun reunion. That it was. She told me an assortment of recipes, we took a boat around the lake, and I consulted her about my father. Consulted? I don't mean to sound dramatic. Father keeps travelling from training hall to training hall, and though Klaus is doing everything in his power to help, Father's having a hard time keeping up with managing the Gram. That would make sense. If he's off gallivanting around all of Erebonia too much, then someone needs to be running the place. It's just simple as that. The Radiant Blade Master. Can't imagine him having a hard time with anything. Did something happen back at the Infernal Castle? Forgive me, I shouldn't trouble you with my idle worries. I'm now an acting master of the Arcade School. I know I shouldn't cloud my judgment with such trivial thoughts. Even then, even knowing that I'm heir to the Arcade School and tasked with surpassing my father, whenever I'm with you, my weaknesses come to the fore. Laura. Oh no. Ah, Wayne, careful! Actually, no, it's a good thing he's wearing gloves. Ah. You don't have to be afraid of showing weakness in front of me. It's part of what makes you who you are. You've always been keenly aware of your own weaknesses and the weaknesses of those around you. That's what makes you strong. We're both following the path of the sword, and the only time to advance is one step at a time. A master isn't made in a day. Maybe I'm being overburdening myself. I'm not my father, nor am I General Legrin. I need to have faith in who I am and continue moving forward.
Thank you, Rean, for helping me find the path ahead.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck with the new Class 7, and I will readily offer you my aid should you ever need it. I swear that upon my sword.
Glad to have my back, Laura. Yeah. Friendship. And with that, Laura departs for the Fanta Trading Hall in the capital to offer her wisdom to aspire martial arts. But she and we made a promise to see each other as soon as their schedules would allow. And we go to 4 stars. Very simple. All Class 7 in this game, very easy to get. Multiple of them up to 5 stars because of how it works. Pardon me on that one again. And okay, well, since we're now here back in Leaves and all that, we do have some stuff to do out in the town. Present Whereabouts and Pocket Watch Repair both require their starting points to be during this bit. So and they're both literally standing right next to each other, funnily enough. So screw the bonding offense for the moment. How strange. I can't find it anywhere. You're the one who put in the request. I'm from Falls Branch Campus. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, hello, instructor. Well, you see, I lost an important gift yesterday. It was so careless of me. Could I ask you to help me look for it? She's the type who doesn't really listen to others once she gets going. Anyway, if you take on this quest, you'll not be able to trigger other events for a certain period of time. This is just due to how this quest is going to work. Yeah, certainly, I'll help you look for it. Oh, I'm so glad. It makes me feel better having a young pair of eyes around. Now let's start the search. The gift is in a box about the size of your palm, and it has a ribbon on top. Why? Because it's a gift. You need a pretty ribbon for a nice gift. Or you could just walk into their room or house or wherever they happen to be at the time and just toss an item at them and go, happy birthday, or Merry Christmas, or Happy Easter. I guess if you want to throw Easter eggs at people. I can't tell you what's inside, but I just bought it at the boutique yesterday. Well, that narrows it down a bit, but whatever. Excuse me for a moment, does that mean you lost it on the same day you bought it? Where did you go yesterday? Maybe we can retrace your steps. Shredder, when you get to be my age, you start to feel like it doesn't really matter where things happen. Ah, that's helpful. In other words, you don't remember at all. This might be pretty tough. How can we narrow down the location? Oh yeah, that kid had a puppy with her. Maybe we can have it track the scent. Such a furrowed brow. Have you thought of something? Yeah, I've got an idea. Please wait a moment. I'll go bring someone who should be able to help. And so Ween goes to Nefali. And explains the situation to Jingo and negotiated to borrow Cerberus. I see. Fine with me. I always wanted to teach him that tracking stuff. Going on the pay, I'll let him borrow him. Okay. Hey Cerberus, you better take this training seriously. Pretend you're up against a huge beast. Hunt it down like you're gonna bite its legs off. Yeah. I'm not so sure about this plan anymore. But I guess I'll give it a shot. And so the quest has begun. Alright, let's get started. You lost the gift sometime after you bought it at the boutique, right? Oh yes, definitely. It's a special little something I had Marcus make. Oh, but wait, I can't go telling you what. That's a secret. Well, either way, let's follow the scent. Okay, so do you have the lady's scent memorized? Seems like someone's ready to go. You've got this, Cerberus. Yeah. Let's start tracking. We'll solve this lady's scent and find out where she was yesterday. There's a chance she dropped a gift along the way, so we'll have to keep our eyes peeled. Good luck in your search, both of you. Cerberus is now accompanying us. New party member? If you investigate the street corner, Cerberus will let you know if he's picked up the scent. So the streets for Cerberus to follow the trail. So yes, we now have Cerberus following us. Yeah, woohoo! And there'll be parts that will crop up that we can investigate. And Cerberus finding means we're not going the correct way. So obviously we need to find a section where he's going rough. So that means he's definitely got. So that means definitely this way. Oh, rough. Found the scent. The scent goes this way, which suggests that she stopped in nursery at the import shop. There's a chance she dropped the gift somewhere in the store. Let's check inside. Nursery on inbox. The name eludes me. But anyway, we can also tell because of the green exclamation mark, but regardless. Oh, instructor, is something wrong? No, I'm just looking for something. Mrs. Chemi dropped something yesterday. Did you happen to notice anything? Oh, she seemed really jolly yesterday, but she was talking more than usual, but I didn't notice anything. I see. Probably means she dropped on her way back from the nursery on. Cerberus. Saying that he can follow the sun. Okay, let's get going. Woof. Looks like you've got a little partner on your hands. I've known Miss Chemi for 50 years now. I appreciate you helping her out. Of course, leave it to me. So that's why he's called Old Man Wad, because he's old. No other reason, just because he's old. Well, regardless, the exclamation mark now points us in the direction of over this way. Which means she's gone over this way, to an extent. How much of an extent? No idea on that one. If we head up this way, we... Fair enough on that logic. It's not that way because that's where she was earlier, so it makes sense that we would have that at Summer Scalpway. Sent this way. And we can actually see a green exclamation mark on the bridge. So, of course, naturally, that means it must be over this way. What's that? Why, it's a gleaming of a small box. I see what must have happened. She must have dropped it while enjoying the scenery from here. Wayne picked up the small box, delivered it to Lady Chamming. Really, just like calling the mold, that's just, I don't know, that seems a little mean, but well. Oh dear, this is certainly the present I bought. Thank you so much for finding it, instructor. It was tougher than I expected, but I'm glad we were able to help all the same. You deserve a thanks to you, puppy. You're quite a talented little doggy now, aren't you? Oh, Cerberus. This gift is actually for Frankie. You may have seen him, but he's always so down on himself. But he helped me when I tripped the other day. We actually could see that on one of the previous bits. He really is such a sweet young man. I'm sure this gift will lift his spirits. I see. I hope so too. Yes, I think I'll go give it to him right away. Oh yes, and we get a red emblem. And Cerberus attained bone on the meat. I mean meat on the bone. Sorry, that's the dang whoop of reference, I guess. Whatever. But I mean the damn you, damn Wampa. Anyway, I went and got these as a thank you while I was waiting. Don't be shy. Go on, take them. Well, I'll see you later, dearies. Thank you so much for all your help. Well, Cerberus, we did it. She wondered if I could even thank her. She's pretty spry for her age. That was pretty tough, but we managed, thanks to your nose. Great job, Cerberus. Thanks for the help. Woof! Yay! After that, Rean took Cerberus home and explained it to Jingo. And we get money from the branch campus. Now, ain't that great? Now we can immediately just head back into Nefali and see Cerberus. Cerberus! Yeah. I'll see you again soon. Yeah, happy Cerberus. That train went pretty well, eh? Nice work, Cerberus. You discerned this bone and meat. Go for it. He really is well trained. It's admirable, honestly. So, yay! Cerberus is great. Anyway. Heading on outwards, there is still another side quest for us to do. Over here in the mayor's house, Mayor Haddock requires our help. Oh, it's Rodween. Welcome. Are you here for the request that you submitted to the branch campus? Yes, I'm here to fix your watch. That's great news. It's got a lot of history to it, and I do need it fixed as soon as possible. But I don't want it to get in the way of your work, so it's fine if you don't have the time. Yeah, we have the time. Pardon me. Alright, I'm not a mechanic though, so I don't know how much help I can be. Oh, thank you. It's this broken pocket watch. Yes. A pocket watch. This is one of those pocket watches that uses mechanical parts, isn't it? No, you could tell. For the Orbital Revolution 50 years ago, this was all we had. They found this watch when they were remodeling the branch campus dorms. I think it must have belonged to the original owner of the mansion. So, winding it doesn't work. Correct, I thought my only hope was to find a workshop in the capital, but then I heard the branch campus has a number of excellent technicians such as Professor Smith. I was wondering if one of them could help me out. An antique watch. I probably shouldn't bother the professor with it. His hometown used to specialise in watches and Mint's learned a lot about this kind of thing. Maybe I'll ask one of them. Got it. I know a couple of people I can ask. Oh, thank you. Then please take this. And we get the antique pocket watch. Teal Mint. Maybe I should start looking for them in the hangar. So we now have an objective of where to go to inside the campus. We can just quickly fast travel to it. A message from Mint. Panzer Soldat Enhancement. Know those orbs Klaus started making for Valmont during the Civil War? I was taking a tour through some workshops and how to meet up with her. She taught me how to make EX orbs. Oh, thank goodness. If you've got time, could you swing by the hangar's front desk and see me? I've got something else I want to talk to you about too. This happens the moment you try to go onto the branch campus ground, so just a heads up there. Doesn't matter where you were going. EX orbs for Valmont is great news. I wonder what else she has to say. Well, I got time. I should pay her a visit. And of course we were fast travelling to the hangar, so there we go. Mint, what do you have to say? Oh wait, did you see the mail? Yeah, that's why I'm here. Didn't realise Clara taught you how to make EX orbs. I thought she became a sculptor and opened our own studio. Where my brain frying itself. Wait, did you visit her thinking her studio was a workshop? You were as sharp as ever, Ween. When I first went, she drove me back without even looking at me. After a few visits, she came out with a hammer. She almost used that hammer to bash my skull in, but once we got talking, we found out that we both had a misunderstanding. So we decided that she could teach me how to make Divine Light Ordnance. You and Clara both. I'm glad we worked it all out before one of us got hurt. Anyhow, I wanted to tell you, earlier I made up an orb and installed it into Foul, just to see what happened, and some crazy stuff went down. Crazy stuff. Yeah, let me explain the West in front of Foul. Ween, have you heard everything from Mint? I haven't heard any details yet, so what's this interesting thing that happened? Well, it has something to do with the Divine Light Link phenomenon. The orbs affect the Panzer Soldats, the secondary contractors wide too. Yeah. Secondary contractors, so the people from the old Class 7 and even Yuno and Kat. I wonder if it's like what Arcus 2's did when they connected all of us together. Perhaps. In any event, this discovery should allow us to strengthen our battle prowess. However, those who fight with you will need to learn how to harness this power, Ween. Yeah, you're right. So, Ween, do you want to do some combat training, kill two birds with one stone while testing the orbs? Just like normal drills where your students challenge you? In case you're wondering, I only got permission from Principal Aurelia. Oh, wow, you came prepared. Thank you. Okay, let me go talk to them. EX orbs can now be created and installed. This is a lovely, lovely feature that allows us to make EX orbs and put them into Thalamars, which will give stats to the party. And we start with a HP orb 1, but we'll be able to make more over the course of the game. So, it's useful. And Panzer Soldat training on 3 days specifically. You can now participate in mock Panzer Soldat battles with students. It's not necessary to progress the story, but successful training will greatly enhance the Bansh Campus enhancement weighting. So once you've got your EX orbs ready, then you can do this. Now, unfortunately, we can't really talk to Mint to do all that stuff because we've got the side quest going on. So, hey Reen, do you still need something? Yeah, someone asked me to do them a favour. And we explained the broken watch. You need some maintenance done on the mechanical watch? Mr. Drake from Palm taught me how to do that. Wow, really? Haha. Leave it to me! No promises, though. Damn it, Mint. Ah, I see. So based on what I see, I think 3 things are needed to fix this. 3, what are they? One is a 68 tooth 0.5 wedge gear. The second is a 0.25 wedge screw used to stabilise the ankle. And the last is grease, specifically made for intricate mechanics like this. It's not the same as ornament grease. Special gear, a screw, and specific grease. Sounds like this is going to be hard. Do you have any of those parts in the hangar? Sorry, but this is a little different. You have plenty of parts for Arcus 2s and Panzer Soldats. Oh, you might be able to find them at the Bansh Campus, or even in Leaves. Really? I have a feeling Tia might have the right gear. She has an early version of the Bell's Battle Ornament, which I think uses the same kind of parts. I think Pablo might have the screw. It's similar to ones used for model trains, which he likes. And lastly, the grease. You might be able to find it in an Eastern-style general store. I think they use the same grease for fishing gear. So Tia, Pablo, Nursery on. In front of the train station. I'll find them all somehow. When I do, can I ask for help again? Yep. So, that means we've got a checklist of things to do before that request. So, before we do that, actually, we can actually now talk to Mint and do the whole making of the EX. So, to begin with, you can only make versions 1s of all of these. I will make sure, I guess. You can also use U materials to give yourself some Brave Stones, Wise Stones, and Repair Stones. These are for used in Defiant Night battles to do things like gain BP, which can be useful, I will admit.
See you later!
But yes, let's insert all of these, and that will be more helpful in terms of the stats, and we can do the Panzer Soldat training. It's a bit on the side here right now, so I'll take the jacket off. Okay, you two ready? Of course we are! I can start anytime! Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. Now before we had a chance to challenge Instructor Reen head on, Thalamar as well. This proved to be quite the battle. Well, I'll give what support I can to. Alrighty, to win, all you gotta do is damage Thalamar winner. Ready, go! And so, we can put Ultina on either of these two. There's no other partners to be had, so yeah, that's all we can have. And we have to reduce Thalamar's health to 30%. I don't want to waste that just yet. Okay.
Wide open! It's mine!
I'm balanced, that's good.
Let's go.
Is it a 4-star? No, it's only a 3-star. Okay.
It's down. It's mine.
Now. Yeah!
Pardon me.
It's my turn! Yeah! Wide open! It's mine!
Let's go. There! It's mine!
Preventing me from doing things.
Artan! It's mine! My turn. Spirit.
Very well. Spirit!
Here I go! Yeah! Wide open! It's mine!
Oh, I only got 5. Ah, shit. Oops. It's not too bad, guys. Except for this. Ugh.
I shall go. I'll support you.
Charge this time, because you don't have the health.
My turn.
Actually, since Ween seems to not be doing much, let's fast and do our United Visual Blade.
Okay.
There.
Right then, let's just...
Mistral blade.
It's my turn.
There.
Oh, he switched to Kurt. Okay, that happened.
Very well. Spirit.
Right, this is where we'll utilize some Spirit.
It's my turn. Spirit.
We could have made an
My
attack,
turn.
but oh well.
I'll support you.
Very well. There. There. It's mine. Good job.
Here I go. Take it. I shall go.
Oh really? Will we get as a fucking EX art on Ween this turn? Oh, god damn it! I fucking wait, not being that useful.
Here I go. Take it. Our chance. It's mine.
Very well. Cha. There. Ha. Ragnar Impulse. That was good.
And we did it!
Behold the Vander style.
This is also a good way to get some
Yeah, I did
experience for Class 7, so yeah, it's worth doing. But we did it? Yeah, it seems we were able to damage him slightly. Good job, you two. Yeah, you guys were awesome! Yeah, you guys pass. Did we even actually do anything to him? It seems we still have much to learn. I mean... And the enhancement rating goes up. Yay! Anyways, now we need to go and hunt down Tito and Pablo so that we can fix that damn watch. They are... Okay, there's exclamation marks all over the place. Okay, that's fun. Because we head over here. This green exclamation mark is Tito. Okay, good. Oh, and Dr. Ween, can I help? Yeah, I need to ask you something. Ween asked about special gears used in pocket watch repairs. Oh yes, I do actually use them to repair early models of ordnance. Just a moment. Tia pulled out a case filled with parts from her belt. Here you are, it's very small, so be sure not to lose it. You attained a special gear. Oh wow, this is a big help, thanks, but you sure I can have it? It's fine, I've got dozens of spares, so please don't worry. So that's just how it confirms. Tia just loves to just randomly be working on the old ordnance from back in the Sky games, even though they're horribly, horribly outdated in terms of the capabilities. So now we need to hunt down anyone else that... Where the hell Pablo is? He should be up here, because this is where usually... Yep, there he is. Dr. Ween, you need something from me? Yeah, I just want to ask you about something real quick. Ween asked Pablo about precision screws used in pocket watch repairs. Oh, I do, Those are the same kinds of screws I use in model trains. Should have an extra or two somewhere around here. Pulled out a case of model train parts from a school supply toolbox. 0.25 wedge should be what you're looking for. I've got plenty, so help yourself. And so we now have the screwdriver. Yippee! Oh, into that one. Yeah, because the train stuff, not necessarily what you should be utilising, but oh well. If we get onto the rooftop where I can then assess why I'm getting exclamation marks. Yeah, I'm getting an exclamation mark above the cafeteria and the clubhouse. So that means, oh boy, there's other side quests. We'll head back out onto the main campus once we're done with these, I guess. Woo! Sydney here has a green exclamation mark up him. Why is this happening? Campus life was supposed to be fun. Sydney? Oh, hi, Instructor Wayne. I'm so jealous of you. You're strong, popular, cool. Why are you complimenting me like that? Something bothering you? It's not really any one thing. I'm just, something is bothering him. Show you the time to listen to him. Sydney, you can tell me all about it if you like. What's really bothering you? You really don't need to, but since you offered. Good, you can tell me everything. You see, as you may already know, my scores are amongst the lowest of everyone here. Wasn't like this back in Grenfell. That's a small town just outside of Leeds, right? The school has students from all over, but it's not like you can just anyone can attend this school. You can take pride in at least being accepted here. Yeah, that's how I felt at first. Even though we're a new branch campus, we're still part of a military academy that has a long and proud tradition. At the very least, my shooting skills are pretty good, but they pale in comparison to Maya's. It's just really hard to accept. Sydney, I'm sure there's something that you're better at than anyone else. If you work on that, I can't even think of what that could be. I'm just a small fish in this exceptional pond. I no longer have any motivation. Anyway, I just don't have any skills. Just leave me alone. As relatable as this is, what should we even be saying? He's not my student. I don't really know what his strengths are. Maybe I should consult Randy. Sydney's sadness quest begins, and yes, our objective is to go and talk to Randy. However, we also had an exclamation mark in the clubhouse, so let's go over there and assess the details. Depending on where it is would depend on... Okay, not over there, and cuts by that vending machine. So that means it's down in the training ground bit. Oh, I know what... Oh, I know this side quest. Okay, we'll leave that till later, and we'll go find where Randy is. Which is nowhere, because the cafeteria is specifically to do with Sydney. So... back to Leeds we go. We've got multiple objectives outside of the town then, I guess. So first things first is over here to get the grease for the watch. Might as well get it now while we're here. Ah, instructor, do you need something? Yeah, I'm looking for... I'm looking for something else now. Pardon me. Special grease used in pocket watch repairs. Oh, mechanical watch in this day and age. I don't know if any that's specifically for watches, but I do have some that's for fishing gear. It's made in the Republic. Would you like to take some? That'd be a big help. So we receive special grease. I'll pay you back. Don't worry about it. If you can just continue to fish and promote it to others, we'll call it even. Yay! Damn these fishers, so kind all the time. Anyway, alright, I got the 3 items needed. Time to share them with Mint at the hangar. Well, while we can do that, I need to figure out where Randy is. Ah, he's in Carnegie. Randy! That's nice. Yeah, sure, I don't mind. And so Wing consults Randy about Sydney losing motivation. That'd be so bizarre if Shirley just showed up. Anyway, I see. Well, come to think of it, he has been sulking. I figured something was bothering him. However, I also think it's normal to hit some roadblocks. Oh, so you noticed. Both Sydney and Maya have taken up the sniper rifle. And are their skill levels really that far apart? Well, Sydney is up against the Juggernaut. Maya's sniping skills are literally eye-popping. Although in some respects, I think he can give her one for her money. Really? Yeah, and I think Maya's noticed. So why don't you ask Maya? It might be good to get the perspective of a fellow student. That's a good point. Thanks for being concerned about Sydney. I guess at this point you have to go all the way. Yeah, you have a point. Okay, so it's back to the branch campus, because specifically the clubhouse, not the training grounds. Not yet. No. I'm not going into that room. Not yet. I want to get everything else sorted out first. Anyway, Maya. Did you need something from me? Yeah, I wanted to ask you. Explain, and so Bean explains the situation and asks what Sydney excels at when it comes to sniping. Let's see. I guess I have to say the fact that he's always so carefree. That's one way of looking at things. But he's feeling pretty down on himself at the moment. I like for him to have something to be proud of himself for. In that case, I should give you a more serious answer. I've actually noticed his skill at shooting mobile targets. I see. I'm sure you already know this, but shooting a moving target is much harder than shooting a stationary target. But Sydney doesn't seem to even acknowledge the difference. His accuracy doesn't change much regardless of the state of the target. That's pretty amazing. You know, honestly, I don't really understand it either. But I would like to work with him. But that'll prove difficult if he stays in this rut. Hope you can help lift his spirits back up. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, he doesn't even realise his own shooting talents. I should invite Sydney to shooting practice as soon as I'm able. Okay, so now we've got an objective to do with Sydney, so that's good. And the game just cuts us right to it instead of just letting us choose to do so. Oh, come on, Instructor Ween. You and I both know that Maya's a way better shot than I am. Come on, you never know until you try, right? Besides, it's something I need to check. And look at that, my scores are always exactly the same as always. Huh, sure looks that way. By the way, I held on to one of Maya's recent score sheets. And you know what, your scores are lower overall. That's kind of what I've been saying, Teach. Wow, we really are just kicking Sydney while he's down. Fucking hell. Now hold on, I want you to take a look at this. Look at your scores in Maya's. Specifically how you're both scoring in the first half versus the second. Notice anything? She's doing better than me the whole way through, but our scores are closer in the second half. So that means what? Shooting moving targets is tougher for her than shooting stationary ones? Well, yes, but that's pretty much the case for everyone. Everyone but you, Sydney, you're exceptionally good at hitting moving targets. Exceptional? Me? Yeah, I also did a lot of shooting practice in my youth. I've seen a lot of would-be snipers, but you've got talent for this, Sydney. You mean it? Of course, look how close you were to Maya in the second half here. It might be a while before you catch up to her overall scores, but if you just focus on the second half, I think you'll be able to reach her. Well, damn. Guess I really do have something to be proud of.
Nice!
The age of Sydney the Sniper begins now. You're a long ways off from earning yourself a nickname. To be fair, with the amount of people who do have nicknames in Simoria, maybe he'll get it one day. Who knows? I can't wait for a day where Sydney's just there as like a sniper or something. I thought I heard someone in here. Couldn't help but pop in. Or hell, even Weather at this one. I don't know. But yeah, if I were you, I wouldn't get too cocky just yet. For one thing, Sydney, you severely lack training. You're always so lazy about your studies. And why aren't you at your club today? I take it Kurt's playing chess all by himself then. You just got sewn to chess that playing with him just wasn't fun anymore. You know, like, yeesh man, chill. Well, that's Kurt for you, but anyways. Actually, Sydney, I think we've stumbled onto something important here. Your problem is your lack of perseverance. You need to learn how to dedicate yourself to your studies, your training, your club, anything. Roger that. Well, Sydney, I hope you learnt what you needed to do. And we do get money out of it, so yippee. Okay, since we're standing here, behind this door is Aurelia. It's a side quest we can do. Principal Legrin, so this is where you train. Come to think of it, this might be the first time I've actually seen you training. I've always been curious about that. Well, my duties as principal don't leave me with a lot of spare time. Nevertheless, I always get my morning practice in, just like you do. I take it you train here because you don't want to interrupt the students. That's why the training room at the dorm is a little too popular for my tastes. Besides, the equipment here suits me better anyway. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt. Not at all. Actually, Swords, while you're here, why don't we take this opportunity to cross swords? Well, it was nice knowing you, Ween. Are you serious? Have you ever known me to joke about battle? Besides, I've long been curious to see what you're capable of firsthand. The feeling's mutual. There's no way I could pass up this opportunity, but my sword is ready. I'm ready when you are. Thank you for this. Very well. And so, reaching new heights begins. The 8 leaves One Blade School. This should be fun. The energy in this room just completely transformed. She really is on another level. Now, shall we? By all means.
Now,
and we enter a battle between Ween and Aurelia, and the AP requirement is to reduce her health to 70%. Oh, that's not too bad. She does quite a bit of damage with one attack. Now, we do have the power of Iron Will to at least negate some of the damage.
Get back!
And yes, for those that are trying to get 100% completion, you do need to actually win this fight and also scan Aurelia. So, yeah, that's just gonna be fun. Fun, ain't it? I don't know what I'm gonna do in this situation, because she's gonna just murder me, and that's all that will really happen, because we don't get any link stuff. Join us, Sunder! Oh boy! And that's a strength down.
I'm up.
Now,
Yeah.
having healing stuff on him is useful in some extent, because it means that this will make the fight take longer, but Joiner Sunder is just going to cause us to continuously have the strength and arts down just straight up. So we're really not going to be dealing much damage, and she's whipping our ass. Basically what I'm saying is this is one of those situations where I say if you want to get 100% completion, do on a New Game Plus save where you have Reen at endgame level, because otherwise this is just what's going to happen, guaranteed. I'm sure there's a way you could possibly cheese it on a first time playthrough, but I don't know the answer to that.
I'm up.
So we're doing so little damage, it's not even worth
I
hitting.
can still fight.
Well done.
Sorry, everyone.
And so we lose. The pie was wiped out and we get game over. However, you do not need to beat Aurelia. You do have to lower her health down to the point that it says to get the AP, but we can just continue and at least have it be done in our book. Because, what's wrong? Don't tell me that's the extent of your power. I knew she'd be stronger than me, but I never knew the difference between us to be this huge. Shouldn't have held back like that. As it stands, your skills are lacking or you're not using your power. I'm aware, I know you can't control it yet, but that just means you need more training on both fronts. Well, I can't argue with that. Can I ask you something? You graduated from Force 2, didn't you? Did you join the Provisional Army right after? That I did. Like your classmates, I graduated from Force after 1 year. How'd that happen? Well, it was around the time of the 100 Days War. Father was commander of the Provisional Army, was wounded in battle. After the war, I was drafted into the Provisional Army to replace him and given special permission to graduate early. Wait, does that mean you were a commander from the get-go? That's right. Wallace is a Forms alumnus as well. He was technically in the year above me, but we got along quite well. We actually graduated and enlisted together. No, is that so? Can't imagine those two walking the halls of Force together. Must have been an interesting time to be a student. Oh, that reminds me. My fellow Founder-style disciple Muller also attended Force. Okay, who hasn't attended Force at this point? Though he enrolled after I graduated, what a shame, we so narrowly missed each other. Wow, those are some big names. Well, the Academy does have a rich history, and we both are part of it. We need to continue to bear ourselves to honour this Academy's legacy. Should the opportunity arise, I encourage you to spar with me again. Of course, I'm looking forward to it. And so the quest reaching new heights is done, and we can get a strength and defense boost. Yippee! And that's all we can really do here in terms of that part. And yes, we do lose all of our CP because of fucking Aurelia. Rah! So if you wanted to do the bath bit after this, then fair enough. I really am just a bit of an idiot on that end. Anyway, to the hangar. Mint! We're finally handing you everything. It's just like you said. Can you repair it for me? Of course, Mint is on the job. That's weird. It's working now, but I have one part left over. Oh well, it's working properly. Are you sure that's okay? There shouldn't be any extra parts. Maybe it was a spare part that was taped to the inside. Humph, you fool. Enter Smith. Professor Smith. Whoopsie, did I mess up somewhere? That is the part that prevents the reverse rotation of the main spring. Should have been in the barrel, so check again. Oh, I see. Thanks for your help, Professor. If you didn't make such careless errors, you could be as good as Makarov. You really saved me now. If you're done with your little errands, hurry up and come to the keep. Smith is really losing patience in terms of just how long it's taking us to get to his request. Oh, he's just being shy. Whenever I talk to him, I get this feeling he wants Uncle Makarov and George to come back. Really now? I wonder. He's also familiar with antique mechanical watches. It's amazing. I wonder if he has his own. And so Mint finishes fixing the pocket watch. And Reen heads back to the mayor's house with it in tow. Oh, that was fast. Thank you, Instructor. I'm sure she'd be delighted. Oh, actually, after this. Well, speak of the devil. Ah, she must have arrived. Do come in, please. Excuse the interruption. Oh, fuck my eyes. Is she dressed in a flight jacket? Greetings, my lady. Welcome. It's so good to see you again. Can't believe it's been an entire year. No need for the my ladies. That's not really me anymore. Oh, wait, this is from my brothers. Oh, you shouldn't have. Mr. Don and Mr. Kyle. Oh, I haven't seen them in ages. For some reason, we really do need to obscure the face of this lovely, lovely girl. Oh, whoops. Did I interrupt something? Whoa, hold the phone. Aren't you the Ashen Chevalier? Yeah, and you are? Game does our introduction. Why, it's Josette!
The name's Josette. I'm the acting branch manager at a shipping company called Capua Delivery Service.
Boy, has Josette grown up since the Sky Games, where it all started with her trying to steal shit. So, you know.
I hear you personally helped out
It's
one
nice
of
to
our
see
ninjas.
Josette again, as per usual.
Thank you so much.
Oh, so that's where this old thing was. It brings back memories. It's a mechanical pocket watch our father used to use. It was passed down to my brother Don. He super bummed out when he found he misplaced it. I'm just glad we could return it to you. You've been through so much over the years. Oh, actually, I think I do remember the name Capua. There was a Baron who lost his family's land after a merchant swindled him out of it. The Baron had only intended to sell off the mansion, but the papers the merchant had him sign said otherwise. Oh, I guess nobles would be familiar with the story, but since we lost this place now there's a train station, shop, houses, even the branch campus of a famous school. Maybe it didn't turn out so bad after all. That's my lady. Thank you both. I'll make sure Don gets this safely. And I guess you helped out with the repairs, Mr. Ashen Chevalier? I mentioned this earlier, but we run an airship-based delivery service. As my way of paying it back, if there's ever anything we can help you with, just let us know. As a thanks. I'll be sure to keep it in mind. Thank you so much for your help, Instructor. And so the watch is repaired. We get a Vitality Droplet and 3000 Mira. Whoopee. And Josette's now sat here having a nice cup of tea, I would assume. Oh yeah, Tia's staying in Leaves now too, right? Yeah, that's right. Do you know her already? In a way, we keep bumping into each other from time to time. Actually, just this past April, I brought her and Agate over to Crossbow. Now she's a student. I should go see her before I head out. I see, I get to her. Feels like Josette has more connections than I can even comprehend. Damn it, Ween, you need to play the Sky Games. Anyway, point being, anyways, on that one, we are now done with that stuff. We've done all that. We've done those two stuff. We even did this stuff here, and we only gained 3 on reaching new hypes. That's just how it is. We still do have 2 bond points, so realistically, we need to use them. Now, what do we have bond point wise at the moment? None with Yuna, none with Ash, because the team either starts like that, or we got to be like that beforehand. Oh, my there's only 2 starts. Oh, then again, he hasn't shown up yet in the actual story for the yet, so. Claire's already at 2 out of 3. That's kind of cool. Let's hang out with Yuna. What is Yuna up to today? There, he'll be okay. Yuna, what happened? Ugh, it's you, Instructor. Well, seems like she's going to fight with her brother. Tom broke my Mishi. Oh no, the stuffed animal's neck is ripped. No, I can't believe Tom would do such a thing. Ah, damn you. All the Mishis out there are crying right now over this. I got caught when he was going out to play and he ripped it. It was a present from my daddy. Stupid Tom. There, don't cry. Hey, so I'm pretty used to this kind of thing, so I'll be fine on my own. You say that, but isn't there anything I can do to help? Can I see Mishi for a second? I might be able to fix him. For reals, mister? You can. Well, I certainly had to fix my earphone more than a few times when I was a student. Never fixed a stuffed animal before, but I'll do what I can. He doesn't know what he's doing. Anyway. And the sewing kit. Wayne's own sewing kit. Attempt to repair the stuffed animal, but the stuffed animal. His name's Mishi, right? I know he's a mascot from Crossbow, but I've never seen this version before. Me neither. Seems like it's a new type of sign for Heimdall, a regional variant Mishi. Alright, looks like I got the tail fixed. Wow, I'm so happy for Mishi. Now all that's left is the neck. Be patient for just a little bit longer. So this goes here. This is harder than it looks. My swimming skills might not be enough. Is everything okay, mister? Is Mishy gonna get better? Yeah, he'll be better in no time. Just wait a little more. No time to doubt myself. I can't fix it no matter what. Fine. Just give me that, instructor. Whoa. Wow, that's amazing. Almost done. Just gotta finish up like this and... ta-da! Look at this, Mishy. Here, surgery complete. Wow, Mishy, I'm so glad you're all better. Yay! That was amazing. I can't even see the seams. Yep, he's all healed up, so make sure to take his bandages off once you get home. Also, I'm pretty sure your brother didn't mean to make you sad, so if he apologizes, be sure to forgive him, okay? Okay, thank you so much. And you too, mister. Yay! That child is happy now. Glad that ended up having a happy ending. Thanks for the assist, Yuna. That was pretty impressive stuff back there. So now he's the Empire's mascot. Is that it? Yuna? Oh, it's nothing. Well, either way, I had no idea you were such an artist with a sewing needle. Well, I'm not that good. I'm just used to it is all. I used to fix my siblings' stuffed animals all the time. Well, sometimes, not all the time. Damn it, I misread the line. I see. So that makes you a big sister then. Well, yeah. Guess so. Our ages are pretty far apart, but I got a little brother and a little sister. They're both so noisy, always shouting Yuna and jumping on me. But I kind of miss them now, even though it's only been a month since I left. I see. I think I can understand how she feels. Thinking of Elise. Elise, it's been a while since I've seen her. I hope she's doing well. Instructor? Oh, don't mind me. Still, I feel like I understand why you're so good at taking care of others, though. Be sure to keep looking after Ortino and Kat, okay? I'm sure it was tough transferring here from the police academy, but as your instructor, I'll support you as much as I can. There's Arween. I don't need you to tell me that. And besides, who ended up supporting who this time round? Let's just say you are the right one for the job. Well, anyways, that's a bonding event with Yuna done. Oh, okay, she was that close to 1 star. Okay. There's actually 3 options we have. So, well, I mean, if you want to see Altina's S-Craft animation again, you can just head down that way and talk to Altina. So, and that's really all that bonding event is, really, to be honest. But meanwhile, with Ash, well, he's got a gathering of people here. I finally found you. Hey, Blondie. Remember me from the other day? I'm here to say thanks. Oh, it's you. Yeah, I should be the one thanking you. You made things real fun. Oh, that's good. Hiccup. Oh, you think you're a big shot, huh? Are these Ash's friends? They seem a little hostile to be friends. I wonder what happened. I just want to stick my nose into my student's business, but I'm kind of curious. I'll keep my distance. I hope there isn't going to be any trouble. Wayne sat far away from Ash and just watched. Come on, get up, buddy. We ain't got time to stand around watching you eat. Just chill. I'm enjoying my breakfast. And you can thank me once I'm done. You think this is funny? I still remember what you did to us that one night in the entertainment district. Stole our money and our girls. We're gonna sell this right here. Bunch of petty little wants. The way I remember it, you were the ones who got pissed drunk and picked a fight with me. Though I admit, it's pretty fun putting morons like you in their place. You little... Hey buddy, relax. Put the past behind us and talk about the future instead. I've got a good opportunity to make some quick cash. Quick cash? What are you talking about? Don't try to change the subject. Oh, not interested? That's too bad. It's a little dangerous, but if it goes well, it's a cool 10,000 mirror. Starting to gather a crew, but if you're not interested... Hey, I didn't say I wasn't interested. Hold it, Blondie. Ash, are you white? Knew it. Looks like you're interested after all. Shut up, all I said I'd do was listen. Anyway, depending on what you have to say, maybe we can forget about that night. Bush. And Ash punches them in the face very hard. Ah, you little... You guys make getting hustled look easy. Have you tried not being such huge dumbasses? Ah! Wayne comes running along. This is... Ouch. Sorry, man. It was our bad. We ain't gonna do anything anymore. Just let us go. You want Mira? We'll pay you. Nah, don't sweat it. We're all pals here, aren't we? But don't worry about trying to start anything with me ever again. Got it, pals? That's enough. Who the hell? Schwarzer, it's you. You've taken this too far, Ash. I can't just stand by and watch. Yeah, fine. You just want me to stop, yeah? Hey, quit making all that racket in front of my store! Get your punk asses out of here, I'll shove my boots up them, I'll be kicking your tonsils. Ouch, you know, so I don't think your legs are that long, Jingo, but okay. And also, that is a huge fuck-off gun. Ah, what the hell's wrong with this town? Away from me! And so the delinquents go running off. You guys better clear out too. Oh, thanks, Jingo. Anyway. Well, you're gonna let go? No, oh, sorry. But it seems like you're caught in some trouble sneaking out at night to the entertainment district. That's not acceptable for a minor, especially not for a military academy student. Well, whatever. Everything turned out fine in the end. Stuff like this is just a fun story to look back on and laugh, yeah? Ash. I'm fine, seriously. Besides this bruise, your voice script's gonna leave. Like I said, I'm sorry about your arm. But this is a completely different issue. Alright already, I get it. Jeez, you're such a nag. Guess you're even more of a busybody camp counselor than I thought. Just leave a no-good punk like me be. I ain't even one of your students. You know, I just can't let this all slide. But as an instructor, I do owe you one. Though it might have been a violation of orders you helped Kurt and the others back in Sutherland. You're pretty weird, you know that? Like I said, I ain't one of your students. Quit sticking your nose where it don't belong. Keep getting involved with me, you'll find yourself in a world of trouble. Anyway, now that I've got my post-meal exercise in, I think I'll get fancy for dessert. Later, Instructor Schwarzer. And so Ash walks off. Ash Cardboard, huh? Seems like a wild one. I'll have to keep my eye on him. I have a feeling I'll be seeing more of him in the future, so I should keep him in mind. Yeah, you'll be seeing all the students more, because you're still at the academy for the next however long Console 3 goes on for. Okay, with all that done, and since I don't see anyone else that wants to fight me in card games, the next objective is just head to the keep, which means I actually am going to go into the ordnance now and sort things out. First of all, I don't think kill is needed on Ween anymore. It was just more of a good thing to have. Put the attack 2 there, and then... Ooh. What have we got around here then? Ooh, action 2. That's useful. And the breath on Kurt is useless due to the fact that he has breath. Now this is how I could be putting him, I guess. But actually, a fade one, give him more in fade because of how Sirius works. Let's give him Regulus. Una can do with having actually a number of these would fit out actually. Bridget then means the firebolt's not needed, which means I can put. Oh yeah, we have plenty of HP too, so let's put HP 2 on her. And then Altina, we'll put Cannon on her, so that she has more options heal wise. But I am gonna put the heal quartz on her regardless, so anyways, let's see, can I utilize the bath for just healing sake, or was that just a one done and then you're not able to? Yeah, it's just one done and then you're not able to. Okay, well that's kind of a shit thing. Damn you, Aurelia, is what I'll say. Because now we don't... Oh, wait, no, hang on. We have the cafe. We can go into that. No, we can just shop. Damn it. Well, we can memorize the juicy ham sandwich. Oh, wait, there is someone that we can challenge to card games with. Louise. Oh, I see. It really does seem like an interesting game. I'm glad you think so too. I think the Natios are really cute. Huh, you talking about Vanish Masters? Yes, that's right. Luis was telling me about it. You play it, right, Instructor Ween? if you like, how about we have a match sometime? Yeah, sounds good. Janelle played Advanced Masters against Louise. Okay, well, we actually do have another thing to do before Einhell Keep, and that means we'll have spent a long time before carrying on with the main story. Anyway, we'll just begin our match. Louise utilizes a sister master, meaning we'll have to deal with healing occurring. And she gets to go first, and we'll take the blaze. Ah, damn it. I was kind of having for a different card, but I will. Ouch. Ag. Oh, you know what? We'll just stack tons and tons of attack, and assuming she doesn't just heal herself, 3-2 turn. Ah, 3 turn now. Ah, well. No, okay. This did not go the way I thought it would. Oh, so that was a foolish maneuver. Anyway. Well, now that we've done what we've done. Do that. There we go. Simple enough. Ooh, no red crystals there. Ah! She utilized the skill. That means that there'll be an attack and then it'll be impervious to everything. When it comes to said attack. So we do that and that'll break the shield. Might as well attack the fire thing, because otherwise we're not really going to be doing much in that of that sort. Well, the end of time, can't do much else, because let's face it, I'd rather keep the panel and cell we've got. Okay, I really shouldn't have moved the mask there, but oh well. I'm just gonna do that, because then... Oh wait, we win! Because I don't have to attack the I don't have to attack the Mateo, we just have to attack the master. I keep forgetting that sometimes. Anyway, we get some dual medalas and a win. Whoopee! But we still have this issue of Ween having no CP, so we're going to have some fun when it comes to the first couple of battles. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, the cafe's different from the tavern. I just remembered that. Oops. Maybe the tavern we can rest. Yeah, we can rest here. We learned more lessons, as one should. Oops.
Oh, this is nice.
I'm doing this twice because I really want to have, you know, my shit healed.
Oh, this is nice.
Anywho's, heading back out into the leaves, I do want to check if Boutique has better armor than what I've got, because we can't really do much about the weapons for now, so it's worth just checking to see. Oh, we also have access to wet hair for Weed and blonde hair for Tina. Well, there are a bunch of gear that is indeed better. Why not? We'll buy the hair. I didn't mean to equip it, but oh well. So we can equip Ween and he'll now have red hair. So a passionate crimson. It also changes his eyes to more of a green tint. I don't know if if it's meant to be a reference to the Yeast protagonist for the Yeast games who has red hair. I forget his name, but it could also be a reference towards things like, of course, Lecter has red hair, Bandy. It could be in the end. Anyway, and Altina with blonde hair. And more purpley pink eyes. Interesting approach, but nonetheless, I prefer the white hair. So anyways, now that we're done with that, we should now be heading to the... Oh no, let's head to the hangar. There is one other thing I could do, and that is to open up some of the slots on the students, because
I mentioned to get started.
Let's face it, we probably should. Although, that being said, we really don't have many options. We'll open this Mirage line, and then, let's see, who would be more deserving? Because this is also Mirage, and then we won't be able to have anything else because Mirage. So... Okay, let's open that, and then we can't open the water one, and we can't open that because we need more time. Okay.
See you later!
But this does mean now we can put more onto Kurt, and I'm going to put the HP2 on him there for now. And for Tina, she gets to have the Silver Thorn R again, as she had earlier. So, right, okay, now we'll, I can't just fast travel to the keep. Right, okay, so we'll just now turbo mode our way to the keep, because we've done all we can. Or at least all we can that I know of, and I'm not going to run around again just to potentially get just a single additional line of dialogue that adds to, say, the character notes. Ironhelm Keep. We actually already went into here with Laura's bonding event, but regardless, now to actually do the actual level for the day. Yeah, but it's been a bit off. I don't know. Might just be me. Took you long enough, Schwarzer. I assume you saw the request? Yeah, I looked over it. You said you were okay with the others from Class 7 joining in, right? Yes, I've already calculated it with them in mind. Now let's begin. Oh, wait just a moment, please. We still need to get ready. The briefing is this afternoon. Once we start the keep trial, we won't have time for anything else. Shall we call Class 7 together to begin the trial? Yeah, we shall. Understood. I'll call Class 7 over here. I will summon my assistant in that case. So Tito also comes along. Oh, pardon me. And the quest begins. I never thought I'd end up here again. It's been some time since we were last here. A month and a half if memory serves. I was here last time, so it's only been 3 weeks for me. I see. So we got left out and didn't even know, huh? It's not like that. The request last time was a bit last minute. That aside, I think this trial will be good training for you guys. So think of this as practice for our upcoming field exercises. I see. This may prove interesting after all. I had my doubts, but now I'm kind of getting fired up. I have no objections. This time the keep will be set to level 2. You'll find it much more challenging than the previous level. I hope you enjoy it. Please be careful. I'll do everything I can to help navigate you safely. It's seriously that dangerous? Well, I guess we got no choice but to plow through it. I eagerly await a greater challenge. I will give this trial my all. Agreed. I am ready to begin at any time. That's the spirit. Now let's get this started. Give me some good data down there. You may use the elevator in the back like last time. Well, this was unexpected, and might be an old thing, but I mean, he's been on, so. Welcome to level 2 of Ironhelm Keep. Just the elbow feels a bit off. Oh well. Not much you can do about that. It's like everything changed once we took the elevator. The monsters here are completely different. Stay on your toes, everyone. Understood. They may have gotten stronger, but so have we. We can do this. You bet we can. Are you quite finished? Then without further ado, let the Ironhelm Keep level 2 trial begin. Please be careful, everyone. Alright, let's do this, Class 7. Yes, sir! We're gonna have to start using orders from here on. Good call. And so Yuna now has Sledgehammer, and Kurt has Windblade. Which means before we carry on, we got to go into our status screens. Repeat, Sledgehammer for 4 turns, 300% of break damage. Thank you, Yuna. And with Windblade, Kurt gives us a delay of -70% for 4 turns. Thank you, Kurt. These are... Like, break damage is always useful in its own way, so, you know. Anyway, let's just quickly use the Ultimate Charging Station, since we have some health changes due to the quartz I added. But now, more importantly, off we go to do, well, fight whichever monsters are in here. Such as these things.
Our chance to attack.
Get back! It's down!
I'll assist.
My turn. Yeah.
Here I go. Set. Gunner. Yeah. I shall go. Reenact. Activate. Fire.
It's my turn.
Come on, stop acting up like this. Oh boy, Well, my arm seems to want to be in pain, so that's fun.
It's down.
I'll assist.
This is the end.
Because it's not like it's all the arm. Because like the hand feels fine. It seems
Was
to
my
be
support helpful?
primarily around
Yeah,
here.
thanks as
And it's
always.
like, I just don't get why I'm getting pain there. You know? Anyways. Doot. Heading along this
It's a dead end.
hallway and
We're, doing this test with a different layout. I forgot to mention it.
returning
duct.
feature from Cold Steel 2. Grumble moan, grumble moan. It's the fence.
Why do we have to do this?
I agree with you now.
Because it's part of the. Oh, I see. It's dark, so I can't see anything.
I don't want to hear another word.
Don't stop in the middle of a duct.
Ah, giant worm.
They're in disarray.
We got double advantage though, so that's good.
Get back! Now!
I'll assist.
My turn. Strike! It's down.
It's mine! Here I go! You can't escape! Fire! Our chance!
It's mine.
Well, at least this abyss maggot is
Now.
getting murdered endlessly.
Charging.
Let's just cast Nart. Oh yeah, Abyssal Quake. Thankfully, this version does not cause attack delay,
Not today.
which is good news because otherwise that would be annoying.
Get back! It's down.
I'll assist.
Not today. Let's go.
Now, this bat has just not been taking much damage. Let's actually do something about it.
Here I go! Yeah! Our chance!
It's mine.
Oh yeah, since we're in battle, might as well show how much they cost. Sledgehammer costs 1 BP, so this is actually a very useful one to use. You deal the break damage and then you can easily switch into Raging Fire or other more attacking ones, maybe even the delay one to, you know, utilise that. 2 on a delay thing, fair enough. Don't want to make it too easy to have, but also don't want to put too costly because otherwise then you'll just never use it out of the
Let's
logic
go.
of, well, we'll never get to utilise it.
Let's go.
Due to, you know, it's like if like a slight bit of
Alright,
less delay
nice work.
for 5 would be too much, 4 would be too much, 3 you're definitely
Alright,
making me
got
question, your sanity, but depends on just how good of a delay it is, you know? Well, of less delay. Right, okay, I need to double check their equipment, because, oh yeah, I've got to put on the equipment, oops, daisy, just gotta do that, because I'm an idiot, I know all of these things, let's, Stronghold Emblem, Yellow Emblem, Pendulum there. Kurt can have the orange cape, and then Yuna can have the red emblem, and the Force Emblem, Yuna. I'll burn on Kurt, why not?
Sit! Take them down! Sit! It's down!
I'll assist. Here I go! Set! Striker! Yeah! Ah!
My turn. There.
Let's go! Cha! It's down!
It's mine!
I'll end it! I'm up! Sit! All right, nice work. Sit!
Right, there's a bat. We could turbo, see if it maneuvers itself. No, okay, it's going to come to me. Okay, well. Let's just get this treasure, see what it is. Holy Breath. Oh, that's lovely. We can put that on someone.
Let's do this!
Second form, Gale! It's down! Let's go, Altina!
Understood.
Sit!
There.
Very well. Yeah! There!
It's mine!
I'll end it!
I shall go. Yeah.
It's my turn! Ah! It's my turn! Yeah! Ah!
My turn! Yeah! I'm up! Yeah!
Doreen.
My turn.
So that.
Battle complete. Let's continue.
Okay. Damn my fucking arm. Anyway. Just quickly heal people, because...
Yeah! Sit!
Let's go find that out. Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Let's regroup!
But Ween's able to just
Let's go.
not go last, so that's useful.
Second form, Gale! My turn!
Okay, so holding the button in this game actually
It's my turn!
isn't so bad,
I'm up.
actually.
Yeah!
Now. There.
Let's go! Cha! It's my turn! Sit!
It's my turn!
I shall go. Yeah.
It's my turn! All right, nice
Oh,
work.
there we go. That's
Stats
so that's how
update.
turbo works in battle. Then okay, good. I don't know why it took me that long to actually check, but you know, I just don't see the point in
It's
it.
a bit cramped.
Let's see, can we turbo our way through this? No. Can't even seem to dash through these. Turbo works to an extent, but having to hold it is just. Rah. Anyway, we need to go through that fen in order to realize that bridge, or at least cause that bridge to exist. Let me into the fen, damn it, game. But through the fence we have been. and this way has 2 different ways to it. That way, which has more ways.
combat.
I should have paid more attention to my surroundings.
Get back!
It's my turn! You can't escape! Fire!
Very well. Cha! Not today!
Now,
You know what? I quite
Let's
like
go.
having Eben
Eben
Quest when we're
Quest.
fighting, or Eben Quest
I shall go.
when we're fighting these fuckers.
Reenact activates fire.
Because fucking hell is it getting annoying when you fight these.
It's my turn!
We have Gale actually.
Second form, Gale!
Bump, 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 bump.
Very well. Strike!
Here I go!
Do, 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 do,
My turn.
do, 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 do.
Reenact activates
Let's at least
fire.
kill one of them. Everyone
go.
gets hit by that one, I can't do much about it.
I'm up! Ah! It's down!
I'll assist.
This is the end!
Was my support helpful?
Yeah, thanks as always.
Stupid arm. Stop being in pain. I know. I'll punch the issue. Ah! Fucking idiotic behaviour as it is.
Sit! Sit!
Whereas if we head this way, it's a dead end of a chest. We have some U materials. Yeah, okay. U materials, not the worst thing to get. Actually, I feel like this is a good time to maybe instead of the Fade, we'll put the Holy Breath, because at least then that means we can just do that outside of battle. Again, I'm gonna look around, make sure that
I'll show no mercy!
we know where we're going. We've found ourselves another chest
Second form,
and some
Gale!
enemies, so we'll kill them. And missed.
Now!
No.
I'll assist.
This is the end!
While we're fighting,
Let's go.
I've actually learned one thing I've learned recently is
Let's
just
go.
how
Raging
much of
fire
a
formation.
I would argue the whole Fate
Very
stuff
well.
is an epidemic to an extent. When you've actively got kids not only not being in school,
There!
but going into stores and trying to shoplift,
All right!
specifically Fate stuff. And it's like, why specifically that? There's so much stuff you could try to shoplift,
Yeah.
but why are you trying to do that? And like, stores actively are just trying to go
my
for the
turn.
deterrent approach.
It's my turn!
Because I've noticed this in my local
My
Asda
turn.
and Sainsbury's. They have like these these railings and like gates that open and close in the entrance bit, and that's meant to be a deterrent.
Target's
It's meant to be an
eliminated.
added layer
Move
of
out.
security, so it's impossible for you to just slip right through the cracks so easily. One place that doesn't have this is local Iceland bit warehouse, and
must
so
train even more.
as I was going through the checkout, some kid walked through the exit only door, but to be fair, the exit only door was the only door you could actually go through that day, and literally went up behind and went and grabbed some fake pens. They decided to leave, and the person that was like scanning all the things, because they don't have self checkout there, and just got off her seat and just went right after and grabbed the stuff right back from them. It's just like, yeah, no, fair enough on that one. Because honestly, it's so dumb. How is there no regulations to make sure that this isn't happening? And I was talking to someone about it, and it's basically a case of, yeah, they're minors, and it costs, the fake pens themselves cost so little that it's just not worth the time to prosecute. And it's like, oh, god damn it. Because they're still committing a crime. And that's where I draw the line there. They're still choosing to commit this crime because they don't want to bother to pay for shit, or they can't because they're underaged. It just makes no sense to me. It really doesn't.
Get back!
These things have paralyzing lasers, so do be careful with them, because they can be a little bit painful, but we have raging fire, so we're able to utilize
My turn.
our attacks more better than we could otherwise. I don't know why people want to commit crime as often as they do sometimes, you know? It just seems to be that
It's my turn.
I just feel like that
You can't escape.
if you're committing petty crime for things that aren't even necessities, because you can argue, there are times when you can argue like, oh, someone who's below the poverty line doing so because it's either that or not eating. You could try and make a case of, well, society has failed them, of course they'd go down that line.
Move out.
But if it's a kid stealing things that they don't need, then is it bad parenting? Is it just falling in with a bad crowd? Is there something going on that just isn't being explained, you know? After beating the enemies, changing the subject here, Kurt goes there strong. How in the world did he get mechanisms in here? These monsters too. Where did he get these things? I can't speak for the machines, but I know that the army collects the monsters. And Professor Smithy is nothing if not well connected. He is the man who designed both the Panzer Soldats and the railway guns. No. He's the one who made those things? I thought Gwyn was the one that made them, and in fact, no, I know. Gwyn was so upset at the idea of them being made that he left, or something. Oh well, whatever. The ones that were deployed on the crossbow border? Flashback to those cannons, specifically using a frame from Cold Steel 1. That's why I forgot that you had to face them down. 80 wedge guns with high destructive power, even at a very long range. Wayne, how could you forget for a second here? Yeah, Kurt, whatever. But, Wayne, how did you forget? Towa was at Orchid Tower during that time. At least Yuna wasn't in the tower. But, yeah, basically. That's why Grado Fortress had them play White Out Crossbow. And that's the man who made them? Well, had a role in making them then. Because, let's face it, Arena had a good factor to it. Yuna? Fine, bring it on! You want to test me, Professor? Then I'll take your test, and I'll ace it! Alright, Yuna, calm down. Good, use that fire. Just make sure it doesn't cloud your judgment. Clear? It's a crisp spring morning. Kurt, Ali, I'm going to need your help. Right, you've got it. I don't entirely understand, but you have my full support. To be fair, if it wasn't for reasons pertaining to a shore,
Sorry, Yuna. That's the last duct, I promise.
Anyway, Tita's promising that this is the final air duct that we would have to go into. So yeah, this is a duct, although they've been quite fenty. So anyway, there are two directions we can go. One direction leads us to where we need to go, and I'm not sure if I'm heading the right way or not, for that matter. And the other will lead to more treasure, because that's how these split paths usually work. I hope I've chosen the correct way to get to treasure, because I don't want to be backtracking too many times. Yay!
Oh, treasure chest.
Mute free. Oh no, it's a quartz. It's one of our SR quartzes. Mute free gives us a plus of 25 tag and can mute enemies. And you may notice that I can't equip it on Ween. This is because I have Nightmare equipped. Yeah, these special quartzes, you can't equip more than one of at the same time. And of course, when I select over Nightmare, I can't equip it there either, because that's a time locked slot. I think I've failed my point a little bit, but the point being is it can't be in the same line. Moving right along to the correct path. Another one of these bridges. And more of these enemies.
They're in disarray.
While battles occurring, I still don't get the whole fake thing. And that's coming from someone that actually tried it out.
Let's go.
And I don't know if I've explained this before, but during some very stressful times,
Here I go.
I did get into vaping, and all that happened was that my head hurt.
Well, look at that.
Like, the nicotine hurt my head. And so I didn't get addicted, and I stopped. Very fucking quickly. And I just... So maybe that's why I just don't see why people would enjoy it, because it was a negative thing for me. Like, it didn't help me with what I wanted it to help me with. So you know, I just don't see, and the fact that kids are the ones that are more obsessed with vaping than adults just makes me think this doesn't make you look cool. This doesn't make you look badass. This doesn't make you look mature. It just makes me think that you're one of those pricks that thinks that nicotine is something that you want to have as part of your personality. That's not something that you would want. I grew up breathing in a lot of secondhand smoke. I can say for a fact, nicotine is not something you want to be addicted to. Maybe it's a good thing that I couldn't get addicted to it. Probably. Right, since we're at a point before a boss fight, let's just save in case I rage quit and all that, and it's something that I've been doing for a while now. Welcome to the goal! We made it, safe and sound. No, no, shut up, no, shut up, there'll be a boss. Chances here and there. This isn't over. If the pan holds... Wibble, 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 purple lightning. Gets a mech. Is that one of the Society's mechanisms? No, it's different somehow. This is a prototype autonomous warrior known as a Stratos Diver. Meep. Is this thing using the same technology those patrollers were? Precisely. This is the Stratos Driver, my own prototype of an automated combat machine. Oh, come on. Really, Professor, you're making archaisms now? The Society making them was bad enough. As I said, it's simply a prototype. You lot should be able to handle it, even though you shouldn't treat it like the scrap metal you fought against in your field exercises. And two of those things appear. Yippee. Diver bits are combat machines controlled by the main unit. Be careful not to let them surround you. Fine then, bring it on. Let's scrap these hunks of junks. Right, commencing attack. It'll take all we've got to bring them down. Let's go! And we enter battle where it gets the first move. God damn it. Flashbang causing blind. Oh it is.
Let's go.
The good news is don't really have much liberation. Good news is we have got Courier Bombs.
Ha! Let's go. Let's go. Raging fire. Let's go. Strike. Not today.
I shall go. I'll support. Arjun
Thanks.
here.
Thanks.
Let's go. Second form. Gale.
Damn it, Ween!
Not today.
Okay, units are lost cause. And there's the hyperactive discharge that does massive damage, assuming it hits. Okay, that's fun.
Let's go.
Yuna is dead. Oh dear. That's great. Thanks, game.
I can't lose. Get back.
I shall go. Brionac, activate. Fire.
Now, one downside to the whole discharge is that it actually stops you from being able to cast arts. So if you have Fairlass equipped, which you might want to have equipped actually, you can't do much about it.
Sorry, everyone. That was foolish.
So yeah, this has gone completely tits up.
I shall go. Yeah.
I'm just gonna let Altina die.
Strength depleted. I'm sorry.
And I'm gonna weaken because fuck that noise. The game actively is fucking with me, right?
Let's go.
Wayne's already blinded again. Cool, I'll just Courier Bomb him. So he ain't blind and he gets done beforehand. Okay, good. I don't like this fight. I'm just gonna say that because of the whole thing that does annoying stuff. Maybe I should Sledgehammer instead. That may be more useful.
Strike.
Oh, that actually would be more useful against the...
Brionac, activate. Fire.
All right. Take this. Our chance.
It's mine. It's my turn.
And the enemy's gonna get tons. I'm gonna
Let's go.
Even Quest.
I'm up. Second form, Gale. It's down.
I'll assist.
Very well. Strike.
There's the Hyperactive Discharge, which Even Quest helps out quite a lot with. Sure, it won't do much damage to it, but you know.
All right.
Right, that was a break
go.
thing, so we'll just easily get that break, and then we can just attack it.
Now.
An opening. Let's go. Get back. Now.
I'll assist.
Let's go.
It's gonna get
Let's
tons
go.
in. I'm not a fool.
My turn. Strike. There.
It's mine.
Oh, we actually got more tons than I thought we would. Okay, well,
Our chance.
It's mine.
point is we can get some more brave points then, I guess.
It's my turn.
Let's impassion Wayne so he has more CP because we are using it quite a bit. Nice try game.
I shall go. Brionac, activate.
I'm
There.
gonna get defense down.
An opening. Very well.
It's gonna hyperactive. Like
Let's go.
it has to. Like because we're all
Very
at
well.
full, and it's not been doing as much damage in this attempt because we've been having it active. Oh, it has overboost. Okay, so yeah, it's doing a thing.
Get back.
All right.
You know,
Arcus activate.
you know what? Seeing as we're probably gonna need this for afterwards. Now, is it gonna get the next
Not
one
in
after?
my
No
watch.
one. Okay. Twin burst cannon. Whoosh.
Very well.
Okay, we're getting a lot of the tons now.
Strike.
I shall go. Brionac, activate. Fire. There.
An opening. Let's go. Get back.
It's my turn. Take this.
Oh, I should have. Bag.
Let's go.
I should have Raven Quest. I'm an idiot. Oh well.
Very well.
Well, nevertheless, everyone's still alive, thankfully. So
Strike.
the fact that my idea for this strategy is literally just spam Altina's order, which means it cannot hit you, is a bad strategy. Because if the strategy revolves around you basically doing a stupid thing that you shouldn't be having to do, because you should assume that you'll be able to actually, you know, not have to hide behind 100% absolute reflect the entire time, is rather dumb.
An opening.
This is chapter 2, and I still feel like we're not actually at a point where we've got all the tools available to us.
Let's go.
Still. And it's just, it annoys me a little bit. I like Hold Still 3, but a fight like this, I just go no to. Like,
It's my turn.
don't do this shit. It's my opinion, but nah, well, what can you do?
Assist.
And
support helpful?
that's done.
Yeah,
We've done the
thanks as
chapters.
always.
Ironhill Keep. Woo! And they get level ups. And Bridget reached levels 3, which means we get more CP per enemy killed. And CP increases automatically every turn, which is +1. And this being the second ability means it is only given to whoever has it as their main quart. Sorry to those like using the sub.
Did it!
I must train even.
Stats updated.
And everyone levels up. Whoopee! And pardon me, because I may have burped. It's finally over. Yeah, and the test should be too. Good. You see that, Smith? We trust your twisted little creations. Of course you did. This is a test, not a death sentence. You're supposed to pass. And honestly, your clear time and teamwork could stand to be improved. That's nothing to be proud of. This concludes your trial. Now quit dawdling and get back to the entrance. I think you did great. Really. Professor, would it hurt to be a little nicer to them? Well, at least we have Tia's support, and I think that matters more. Oh well, getting upset about it would be a waste of energy. Poor thing is, we made it through without anyone getting hurt. You know. That's a good way to look at it. What the professor said makes sense, but that was a tough foe by any standard. Your victory was the culmination of your daily training and the experience you gained from your field exercises. You should all be proud of yourselves. Thank you, sir. Well, I guess you have a point. Thank you for your help, instructor. Shall we return to the entrance? And Ironhill Keep trial level 2 is done, and we get given a moon lens. And 3000 mirror. So before we leave the keep, another it's just now. Moon lens. It shows data on the enemies yet to be analysed, and enemy chests get to be shown on the map. Altina can actually have this if we opened up that slot, because you know it beats not having it. So we can actually just quickly do we have the resources? We do. Perfect. Well, that's the only slot we can open then. And then do that, and now we'll have better access to some stuff. Anyway, and I'll keep level 2 entrance. So we can actually see the map here and see all the enemies on the map, and yeah, we've explored everywhere. So good news on that front. The trial is over. Should we head back to the entrance? Yes, let's return to the first floor. And I need to adjust myself because otherwise I'm gonna move that out the way. Oh. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Of course, Yuna is angry at Smith as per usual for this bit of the game. Afterwards, Professor Smith's attitude caused Yuna's temper to flare once again when the others left the keep, accompanied by a profusely apologetic Tita. I'm not sure if I've said this before anywhere, but Tita is nice to have, and as a support character, so you know. More friendship! Whoopee! After that, we got lunches for Class 7 and Tita at the cafeteria. Since time was running out, he dropped them off and then went to the briefing in the technical conference room. Yeah. Wayne has to do his job, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen. And by that, I mean, update as to when I'm doing this. It said 0 viewers on Twitch when I checked the mobile app, so that's great. Anyways, hey Wayne, straight to Herschel too. Hey Randy, I don't think the others have arrived yet. Yeah, you do seem friendly all of a sudden. Well, you see, we were talking last night and just two guys having a manly heart-to-heart. That was a pretty wild night, wasn't it, Wayne? For a manly heart-to-heart, most of the talk was about women. That's the proof. It wasn't a gay encounter, because they were talking about women. Okay, well, despite what I say, I'll say this, Randy. You certainly live up to your name. Stop, you're gonna make me blush. Oh, you guys. You can start calling me Randy too in Shutter Herschel. Us adjusters are gonna need to stick together if we want to survive the school year. Then you can call me Toa too. Thanks, Randy. Right back at you, Toei. Just call her Toa. That's wasting time with the murdering. Don't give me a weird nickname like that. Yeah, there's better ones. Oh, you have a nickname for Yuno too, right? Uni, which adds stuff. There's a habit of mine. Nicknamed a bunch of pals back in Crossbell. Tio, Kido, Kaya, Johnster, Jonah. Hey, how's Teeny Toa sound? Actually, Toei's fine. Yeah.
Well, well. It sure is lively in here.
Sorry, ma'am.
For what? It warms my heart to see young people such as yourselves opening up to each other.
How old is Aurelia? Then again, I guess you should
Not
never
to
ask a
mention,
woman her age.
To the
so-
school's benefit for the instructors to all get along. It'll be important for our next set of field exercises, too. I'm told the location
Oh, what could be
will
more
be
troublesome than
than last
Sutherland?
time.
I mean, if we ignore the chapter name, maybe Northumbria needs help with something, seeing as it is Empire territory. Maybe Jirai, no, that could be troublesome. Wayne's trauma would just kick in because everything would remind him of Crow. Maybe something's happening in the capital. Who knows? It certainly can't be Crossbell. Please ignore the chapter name. It certainly can't be Crossbell, now could it?
Sorry for the wait.
I'm joking around a bit because it's just a little bit of a
Instructor
moment
Michael,
there.
welcome back.
Why, who's the blonde fella behind Michael? Well,
You? What's going on?
Thank you, Chief Instructor. And of course you as well, Your Highness.
gee, I wonder
to our
who this
campus.
could be.
Thank you for coming all the way here.
My apologies for the sudden visit.
And a change in voice actor, Cedric.
I am Cedric Raisei Arnor of Thor's Military Academy's main
He's in the main
campus.
campus now. And he looks
However,
so much
I am
better than
not
he did
here
in
today as a
Crossbell 2.
student.
Considering he was, a hostage and then forced into a giant mech. The reason why Crow's dead, However, I'm not here to
I
stream
come as a representative
of
of the Imperial family to explain the current situation.
Yeah, this makes sense. Fair enough, I mean, they're not letting Oliver do any of this shit. Alphen's probably busy with her own stuff as well. Can't have the Emperor just show up unannounced. That would cause a lot of alarm bells. So yeah, it makes sense for Cedric to appear. And of course on the map, why, it's Crossbell! No way. Is this the next occasion for our field exercises? Yes, they'll be held in the easternmost territory of the Empire, the Crossbell Province. Pardon me. The International Trade Sea annexed into the Empire 1.5 years ago. We will depart Friday evening, the duration will be 3 days. I have a few questions. I thought we weren't supposed to cover the western half of the Empire. Originally, yes. However, next weekend an inspection team will be dispatched to Crossbell from the Imperial mainland, by invitation of Governor General Rufus. Oh yeah, I didn't actually finish the Crossbell 2 playthrough because of various reasons. So Rufus is the Governor General of Crossbell. He was given that position by Osborne, and shortly after that, the CG for Lloyd escaping would then be canon to after that point. But the point being, that doesn't matter too much. Anyway, I haven't heard anything about that. As a countermeasure to threats from terrorists and the Republic, news of the team's visit will only be publicly announced at the end of the week. All members of the inspection team are top-class VIPs. Naturally, the Imperial Army and Railway Military Police will lay out an airtight security system. However, considering the society has begun to move, it was decided to bring insurance. And so, the Ashen Chevalier and Falls Branch campus... Oh, crap! Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oops, daisy. So the cutscene basically just more of a confirmation of things. Overall, they're going to be going to Crossbell and be there to make sure that if the society does show up, that they get repelled, or at least to the best of Wayne's abilities. Because let's face it, most of the others probably would do very badly against most of the society. So that's it then. My accidental onus aside, you can go and look up the cutscene online somewhere, I'm assuming. I apologise. I need to pay more attention as to where I leave the controller. We'll be exercising all over the Empire then. And that's fine, I guess. Randy. Oh, come on, don't give me that face. It seems like it'll be a huge pain, but if you look at it another way, we're pretty lucky. I'll be able to give you guys all sorts of tips and tricks about the area. That said, we definitely still need to make sure we're prepared. It'll probably be a good idea to get as much practice in for Class 8 as I can too. So let's give it all we got during tomorrow's Panzer Soldat training. Yeah, got it. I put the controller like that, lean it downwards, and I hit the... so I lean it downwards like that onto my leg. You can understand why the button then got pressed and the auto occurred. And me trying to stop it. Going back home only 2 months after getting stationed at a military academy in the country that invaded his? There's no way he's okay.
Ah, Reen.
Cedric! And, Guard. Prince Cedric, it's good to see you again. It's been about a year, if I recall.
It certainly has. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it to the ceremony after the Northern War. I would have loved to see you receive your medal. Hearing Alfin recount it to me afterward only made me regret missing it all the more.
Fair enough. Thank you for your kind words. Oh, my nose.
Reen, might I have a bit of your time? I'd like to speak with you about a number of things. What's happened up until now, and what will happen in the near future.
One trip up to the roof later. I'm just going to have it sitting in a way where all I can do is press the A button, because then I won't accidentally fuck things up again. Ah, what a delightful little town. It has a relaxed, almost countryside air to it, yet is still conveniently near Heimdall. I'm sure it reminds you of Trista as well, and the main campus. Yeah. I was meant to have attended the main campus last year. I should have been able to spend the time with you as a fellow student, not like this. Unfortunately, I fell ill once more, making my attendance that year out of the question. It was extremely vexing. Your Highness, you're still 17, there's no need to rush your way through school. I was your age when I started at Falls. Oh, that's not the issue. There are certain advantages to me starting at the main campus this year. For one, I've grown quite a bit taller since last year. That's for sure, I just didn't recognise you. Yeah, he has had his growth spurt. Congratulations, Cedric. See, this is why time skips occur, so that people can look different, Fire Emblem. Anyways. And yes, I'm referring to Awakening on that one. It seems you've been diligent with your combat training too. You've become quite remarkable. Well, I think I still have quite a ways to go. I wanted to thank you again. Flashback to Cotsdale 2. If you and the members of Class 7 hadn't come to rescue me, I may have very well have lost my life. That or I would have remained Duke Clan's puppet. So thank you, Instructor, for saving me. You're welcome. Anyone else would have done the same. Keep in mind that it wasn't just our power that saved you, Your Highness. We had dozens of people supporting us. Everyone at the Academy, Prince Oliver, even some unexpected help at the last minute. You mean the opera singer Vita Clotilde and Crow, right? What?
I still clearly remember everything that happened back then. Becoming one with the Vermilion Apocalypse. Losing myself in it. I also remember piercing the Azure Knight's chest.
Ah, good. We can arrest you on murder charges.
Though they were on Duke Cayenne's side, they still helped rescue me. Crow especially. He gave everything he had to open a path to me.
And he will
as
be
a result,
missed.
I've spent all this time cursing my weakness.
Yay, trauma!
If only I were stronger back then. If only I had unwavering strength that could stand up to anyone and anything. I wouldn't have been taken advantage of by Duke Cayenne. I wouldn't have been absorbed into the Vermilion Apocalypse.
Your Highness.
But this year, I enrolled at Thors, at the Reborn main campus. The academy that will shape its students, and this country, to become the true foundation of the world. Have you heard? I had the top score on the entrance exams.
Congratulations.
That's amazing, Your Highness. I'm sure the Emperor, the Empress, Prince Olivert, and Princess Alphen are all very proud of you.
No. I still have a long ways to go. I must become even stronger.
You have a sailing and you want to reach it. Fair enough.
Strong enough so that no one will be hurt because of my weakness ever again. Yes.
No book dolls.
That's right. To that end, I must...
Your Highness?
So, Reen, after the next field exercises are over, how would you like to transfer to the main campus?
What?
Sudden but expected proposal. After all, Wien is the Ashen Chevalier after all. Why would you not want him at the main campus?
The branch campus isn't a bad place per se, but it's still just a pale reflection of the real thing. The main campus has many promising students this year. In addition, the facilities have been improved, and the faculty is far superior.
How dare you say that about Toe? I don't care if you've got... who would be at the main campus still? Anyone. We have Toa here, and that's important.
Between the two, which would be more suitable for Erebonia's savior, the Ashen Chevalier? The answer should be clear, right?
And
Can't
Wien,
do that.
of course, refuses, even though he is the
what?
Prince of Erebonia.
I've been given the task of
And is the
instructing
heir.
the new Class 7, as well as all the other students of the branch campus.
Like, Wien's going to give his spiel, but end of the day, Cedric is the heir to the throne. If the Emperor suddenly just dropped dead, he would be next in line. Since Oliver loves to gallivant around a lot more so than actually being a prince.
I only started 2 months ago.
But
I
then
can't
again,
abandon my duties
yeah,
here.
but then again, Oliver could always be Emperor. It's not the end of the world situation if he was to be Emperor.
So,
And Alphen exists
I'm
too.
sorry,
So, I mean,
but I
worst
can't
case
transfer.
scenarios, the way the lineage will work for who's Emperor is not so clear cut, actually. Hang
Even
on.
at the request of the Crown Prince himself?
Crown
even
Prince.
by your majesty's imperial command. But, for example, if you wanted me to teach at the main campus in between
Wien
my
gives
classes
a
here,
fair offer.
that I could do.
I won't accept that answer.
Just, no. I refuse. Never.
Prince Cedric.
And Kurt shows up. Which makes sense. As well as the rest of Class 7.
Kurt. Yuna and Altina, too.
Ah, hello, Kurt. It's
I don't
been
know, I
some
get head
time.
up over lineages of things. But then again, I've played too much Crusader Kings 3, so it's like, you gotta keep in mind everything. Like, if your main heir is just too problematic, maybe you should plot to kill them. I'm just saying, it might be worth it to get a better leader on the case you die situation.
Nearly half a year, I believe. I'm glad to see you again. I never expected someone of your caliber to enroll at the branch campus.
Is that really you, Your Highness?
Indeed. I've grown quite a bit recently, so it's no wonder you don't recognize me. It seems the past few months have been difficult for you. I imagine after so many years of loyal service, it was a shock for the Vanders to be dismissed as the Imperial family's guardians. I'm sure it was difficult for you to accept, but there was no need to withdraw from your enrollment at the main campus. But this is a perfect opportunity. You can transfer to the main campus along with Reen. I can even have you stationed as my guardian.
Cedric probably does have the pull to be able to do that. No. I know defenders have been dismissed, but at the end of the day, Kurt is good at his job. I will have him on my side. You know, it's simple as that.
It would be a simple matter for me to overrule the government's decision.
Damn, screw the government. Obviously, no. This is
Hey,
way
you!
out of the line now.
Who do you think you are? You're talking all big, but you're wearing a uniform just like ours.
You know. Damn it.
That's the uniform of Thor's main campus. He is Cedric Ryse Arnor, the Crown Prince of the Empire of Erebonia.
Huh?
Oh, you don't recognize me? Are you a foreigner then? Or perhaps from one of our newer provinces? Aha, and it's been a while since I've seen you too, Miss Black Rabbit. Major Lector and Lord Rufus told me you were attending the school. Well, if Reen transfers to the main campus, I can accept you tagging along with him.
Transfer to the main campus.
Wait, what?
I'll return to hear your decision another day. I expect a favorable reply. Instructor Reen Schwarzer.
Well, Cedric is the reason for... while Cedric is going to try and be a reason for some strife to occur, off he goes to not appear for, I don't know, however long until he needs to appear next. And of course Michael is just like, oh dear lord, why does this have to happen? Because yeah, it's a little annoying.
What just happened?
Proof that Cedric has grown up, Kurt. He's not the whimpering boy in Cold Steel 2 anymore, that's for sure. But yes, that is what causes us to get our logo transition to then point. We cut to Michael and Rean in the in one of the many rooms in the school. Now I understand. I had wondered why he was so enthusiastic. So his visit here was a spur of the moment decision. Correct. I was surprised by it myself. The assignment to the branch campus was due to your own request, lining up the aims of a number of others. I agree that it makes no sense to transfer you. However, this is the heir to the Empire we're talking about. If His Highness is adamant about something, all the government can do is comply. For now, I'll leave the call to you. Let me know if you change your mind. Yeah, Rin doesn't want to transfer. But, like, Cedric being like, oh, maybe class 7? Maybe not, but, oh, Altino and Kurt, try to sweeten the pot there. But, what does he expect me to say? Oh, well, it's getting late, so I'll make my rounds around the school and head home. But, wow, His Highness has changed so much. Look at the precious boy. And look at the precious boy now. He's grown up. A tear in the eye. I remember Princess Alpha mentioning it, but I didn't expect him to be that different. Kat seemed to be pretty down about it, and Yuna was completely furious. You can now freely explore Ironhill Keep. From now on, we can enter at any time while we're in the academy, which means we're allowed to go back to the areas we didn't go to before, and the monster levels won't change, but we are able to go there, say, if we wanted to get, like, a chest that we missed. So, And we get one additional bonding point, which we can use on Kurt, or on Elliot, in our Arcus unit. After all that's happened, maybe it's worth talking to Kurt. Kurt, are you alright? You look a bit pale. Forgive me for worrying you. It would seem I'm a bit tired. It's been quite the busy day going through the keep and whatnot. I bet he's worried about Prince Cedric. What should I do? Should I help Kurt out? Yes. Let's help Kurt. It's close by, that might help. Hey Kurt, if you got some time, care to come with me? I know a great pick-me-up for when you're tired. Huh? Rean and Kurt made their preparations and headed under the bridge. Fishing! Got one! Not bad. It seems you're quite skilled at this. There's no sign I'm likely to catch anything anytime soon. However, just standing here with a fishing rod is quite enjoyable as it is. And Rean indoctrinates Kurt into the art of fishing! Haha! Right, Master Clive Fay used to take me fishing all the time back in the day. The trembling of a wandering heart goes into the rod, travels along the string, and is sensed by the fish. Thus, fishing is perfect for both understanding and facing oneself. He'd always tell me that. Understanding and facing oneself. You knew, right, instructor, about His Highness Cedric, how he's changed? Yeah, I heard it from Princess Alphen during the military ceremony at the end of the Northern War. It's almost shocking how different he looks now. You hadn't seen His Highness in a while, right? Yeah, last time I visited him was when he was ill. My family was there that day to pay our farewells. It was the final day of our duties as the Fanda family. When you were dismissed as the Imperial family's guardians. That decision was officially handed down in the middle of last year, right? Yes, at the time His Highness was still kind of considerate, but I was so caught up with myself I couldn't even notice what was happening to him. Perhaps I should have stayed by his side regardless of what was, just as he said. Kurt. Do you regret coming here to the branch campus? Well, in the end the decision to come here was mine alone, even if the reason behind it was not a positive one. However, that thought did occur to me when I met His Highness earlier. I suppose it's the wondering in my heart that's scaring off the fish. Then wonder as much as you need to. Wonder until you find something. Thinking back, Master Clive Fay never stood in the way of my wandering. I wandered, I got lost here so many times in my life, but I ended up here, along with my friends, each of whom had their doubts in their hearts. You might be a little lost now, but I know you'll find your own path one day. Wandering's fine, as long as you've got fellow wanderers by your side. Yuna, Altina, the students in the other classes, even me. Huh. This is wholesome. I wonder as much as I need to. It's the first time has anyone ever told me something like that. These are the bonding events I love in the game, where it's just like, yeah, they're just being able to get along with people, and it helps explore the characters and gives them a better understanding of things that are problematic to them that may not need to be reflected in the main story. It helps flesh things out. Hey, Kurt. Ugh. And Kurt catches a relatively small fish. Looks like he managed to catch one after all. This is more than enough to satisfy me for the time being. In addition, it seems my eyes have finally been opened, if only a little. Until I figure things out with my family and His Highness, I'll wander as much as I need to. I'll likely continue to cause you trouble until I find my past, but I ask that you continue to assist me, Instructor. Absolutely. Yay! Friendship. Anyway, after that, the two of them spent time quietly fishing together. And our bond with Kurt strengthens. Now, if we actually look on the map here, oh, we have some Vantage Masters we can do. Let's go! Who is it that wants to fight me? I'll fight whoever it is. Ah, Monk. You want to fight. Been hearing Force Branch campus students come up with some new material. They're all just so interesting. You know, so many of them are talking about Vantage Masters. You play too, don't you, Rean? I'm not that good, but technically, yes. Well, if you want to get better, I'm your man. I don't have many cards yet, but I've always been good at these sorts of games. Yeah, I can see that. Let's do it! Monk, it's time to duel! Just imagine a duelist just... but yeah. Anyway, we haven't actually edited our deck in a little bit. We have now got these dual dollars. They deal damage to a row of enemies with their skill, and they get +1 attack for each enemy this card defeats. Interesting, and you know, we don't need 3 of those. We'll add one of them just to spicing up our deck a little. You know, we both utilize rangers. Haha! Archer meta. Let's go. And we get to go first. Go ahead, Ween. Ooh, you know what? I'll change the pretty and okay. Well, we're not going to do much on the first turn in terms of summoning, but that's fine by me. Oh, actually, we will be because we got it back in our hand, or no one at the very least. So if I attack, yeah, this is going to be and turn. But no attacking. Not the maneuver I would make, game, but fair enough. You do you and all that. Ah, now I would die. That thing would die then. Okay. That has a restore 3 HP to the target as a skill. That might prove to be an issue if we're not too careful. But we can hit the ranger, so that's got its use. Ah, there's a Blinks. And damn it. Yeah, we should have dealt with it. Means ideally what I'm going to want to do is this. Just guarantee we get rid of that, because that's going to be annoying otherwise. Otherwise, let's summon this and summon this. End our turn. Oh, a good one. Another Blinks and uses a Blaze, and now we get 4 damage up to us. Yeah, take out that. Fair enough. I don't take out that one. Okay. Well. Easily deal with the enemies at hand. Actually, I like the defences we've got, but we need to take out the Blinkses, otherwise we're screwed. Damn it. Okay, we're not getting the best of turns here. This isn't good. Why did it do that? I think we've lost. I honestly think we've lost this one. Really, that's all we got out of it? Yeah, we've lost. Unless the AI does a stupid move. Yeah, we lost.
That was fun.
Let's go again. We don't really have much else we can do. We could swap out stuff, but yeah, the Doom-Mauler was not useful. I think having the armor might be better. Right, okay, let's try this again.
Let's start.
Okay, we could have possibly done better than that. Let's move there. We'll consider the crystal in a later point. Let's take out an Artiod. Right, okay, we can 2-ton this, assuming... Nope, 3 tons. Oh, well, actually, now we can 2-ton it if, as long as our thing lives. Especially if the AI is gonna just be an idiot. Actually, might be worth doing this. Ooh, we almost win. And then I remember that the Marmy fucking... Oh, well, here's the thing. Either it can heal or it can attack. Okay, yeah, we lose our blinks. No, we don't, because fire good against heaven. Little bit of a dumb move doing that skill, but okay. Okay, yeah, no, the AI just proceeded to be an idiot, so we can now just freely just attack and,
Just what I'd expect.
I would have thought they would have tried to heal and all that. Anyway, we get some uptights from Monk, and that's that. I don't see any side quests here, but it is worth going to the campus just to double check, make sure there is nothing else, considering all of the quests that we had. Oh yeah, there is, okay, there is something at the clubhouse. And no, it's not the Aurelia thing, because we did that earlier, and we wouldn't be able to do it again anyway, so... Into the clubhouse we go. Is it up here, or is it downwards? It's downwards, in the training area again, okay. It's only... Ah, simple. Oh wait, it's this chapter. That means we get the... Yay, we get to do this side quest. Woo, I like this one. Almost got it. Doing some solo swing practice? Pretty impressive, Wayne.
Oh, Instructor Schwarzer.
I know if impressive is the right word. Can't even swim 40 yards yet. Believe Stark's guidance on all the books I've read. It should be the piece of cake by now. But I still can't quite make it. My goal's always just 2 kicks away. Look, Wayne, you're just starting out. You can't worry about that stuff like that. But Stark spent so much time trying to teach me to swim. I can't let it all go to waste. There's no way I'm able to compete the way I am. You really care about your friends, don't you? I like to help him, but do I have time? Yes, let's get swimming. I can help you out if you don't mind. It's more fun to train with someone else anyway, right? You mean it? Oh, something wrong. I might have overdone my weight training last night, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. I've still got more than enough strength to swim. Didn't expect you to be so sore. Maybe we should reschedule. Huh, actually, wait. And then Reed has a flashback to when Lionheart taught him the Manway method. Wait, he called that exercise he made us do limit breakers? Actually, that might just be what Wayne needs if he's already aching. Instructor Saucer. Alright, brace yourself because we're going to train you hard today. Wayne, I'm going to push you to your very limits and then straight through them. Instructor, this isn't like you. But I like it. Bring on the pain. Well, while Wayne gets vigorously assaulted in revenge of the swimming lessons. And so Wayne trained himself to his absolute limits under the actual Eye of Ween and the Manway method. And then... I think you might be at your limit.
I can still go.
Your persistence is impressive, but that's enough warming up. Oh, and just so you know, the last part of your training is a race against me. What? Since this is the end of our session, you better give this race everything you got. Yes, sir. Welcome back to having to do the swimming minigame. At least once we get through the cutscene. Wait, who blew the whistle? There's no one else here. And we control Wayne. New protagonist. Wayne here is solely used for the purposes of doing the swimming minigame. Whichever buttons it tells you to press on the screen will be the ones you need to press, and the speed will be increased. Beating Green will give you AP, so similar to, say, beating Sarah in the first game. So, you know. Easy. I won! You must have been sandbagging on me, right, Instructor Wayne? Oh, accusing the person you're fighting, sandbagging you. Oh, don't do that, Wayne. Please. I'll admit I was going easy on you at first, but I was swimming at full speed by the end. You've really made progress. You're too kind. I still have a lot of training to do. By the way, you finally swam 40 yards. I really did. You helped me achieve my goal in just one day of training. Thank you so much, Instructor Wayne. Just doing my job. That said, this was all you, Wayne. You put the effort in. You made this happen. Thank you, Instructor. Well, blessing in disguise this branch campus has turned out to be. I was mortified when I first heard I was enrolled at the wrong campus. What do you mean? Well, I was supposed to be enrolled at the main campus, but due to a clerical error, my name ended up in the branch campus books. I didn't know that could happen. You told the faculty when you realised what happened, right? I did, yes. They told me I could transfer out, but I thought this has to be a trial and chose to stay. A theory that was born out on the first day when the principal said the school was a trash bin. Yeah, I gotta admit, that took me by surprise too. But I gotta ask, Wayne, why are you so hard on yourself? I don't mean any offence, but wouldn't it be easy to just lighten up a little? I wish I could, but it's in my blood. My father's a military man. Former 5th Armed Division, actually. They're the ones who vanished with Guardia Fortress during the war. That's why, or at least they did for a while, my dad was found alive and well. A soul is tempered by trials overcome. That's my family's motto. I see, that's a lot to live up to. Be it as may, I have no regrets about choosing the branch campus. Thanks in small part to you, Instructor Wayne. I look forward to your future guidance. Well, I look forward to guiding you. Yippee! Well, so yes, Wayne is technically good enough for the main campus, but well, clerical errors. And thus ends Revenge of the Swimming Lessons! And you get a counter note. Okay, so now with that done, to the dormitory! As that's where we got to go. Oh, my backside is hurting. But hey, we got another bathroom scene. Please switch on hurt me. It's the bath. I could wash all that stuff from the to keep. Blah 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 blah. Another trip into the bath. And nobody here, just like I thought. I guess most students hit the baths before dinner, before bed, or first thing in the morning. Instructor Ween. Is that you, Altina? Yes, what a coincidence. Perhaps I should come over there and wash your back. I think you've been hanging out with a certain someone too much lately. Ah, god damn it, Muse, stop corrupting Altina, please. At least I assume that would be Muse's wording. Also, I've got my eyes closed. I do not... now I'll cover my eyes so I can read the text. I can feel the stress from my body being alleviated. As far as I'm concerned, that's the best part of bathing. That and getting yourself clean, of course. Yes, showers are more efficient for cleaning, but I now understand why you advised me to try the bath. That's good to hear. Remember you mentioned you only ever take showers. Don't recommend staying in hot water too long, but you should really make a habit out of taking baths. I'll think about it. You really are insistent, though. Do you have some sort of ulterior motive? Of course not. My hometown's all about hot springs, remember? You've seen it yourself. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel bad. Anyway, though they're not quite as good as hot springs, I'm still a big advocate of baths. They're especially useful for when you're tired from training, like from today's keep trial, for example. Wait, why do you mention that? Yeah, you just looked a little tired during the trial. I got the impression you'd be trained this morning too, right? I won't deny it. That is what a bonding event is about, actually, when it comes to during the daytime, if you actually did it. Bathing actually feels pretty nice. And a little nostalgic. Altina? It's good to relax, but be sure to avoid drowning, okay? And please, Twitch, don't bonk me, she's in a towel. Thank you for the advice. It seems like I needed to recover from more fatigue than estimated. Well, I'm glad the bath helped. Oh, and I thought you might enjoy this. And Rin gives Altina a glass of the strawberry milk that has been chilling in the refrigerator. How lovely. Oh, you can get pretty steamed up after a nice hot bath, so this is a perfect way to cool down. Give it a try. Understood. Commencing traditional cool down beverage. See, when I end up being in a hot bath or shower, although I only have a shower where I live, my way of cooling down is the fact that for the majority of the year, it's really fucking cold. That and I hate hot showers anyway, so... Yeah, she's psyching herself up. As a tepid sort of person, there were a few more in the fridge, so maybe I'll grab one myself. Good on you, Rena. Me personally, I would be going for not that option, but, you know, that's more due to my own reasonings. But anyways, now that we've done that, and I don't see anyone wanting to challenge me to card games... Oh yeah, definitely no one wanting to challenge me to card games today. I guess that's the point of Monk being there. Panzer Soldier training followed by field exercises. Things are going to get busy from tomorrow on. Should I head back to my room for the day? Yes! Yes, we shall! We've been streaming for nearly 2 hours and 40 minutes. Ooh, this part is a long one. But we did it! It took us 2.5 hours, but we did it! We got through the free day. Oh. Phew, what a day. Our next field exercises are on Crossbell, and we'll need to look after a VIP inspection team on top of that. I wonder who may be a part of that inspection team. Randy acted like it was no big deal, but I need to tell Yuna about it tomorrow. It's 9 PM. Admin time should be on soon. I should call my kids and tell them about the field exercises. There might be a level of correlation between the two after all. It's time. Guess the Intelligence Division haven't been able to catch it yet.
Good evening, dear listeners. It's 9 PM on May 14th, and you are tuned in to Radio Trista. It's about that time again. Time for Abin time, that is.
Yay! Woo! Yay!
The Lino flowers have been scattered to the winds, and the weather has been just right these past few days. This is the time of year where many people start their new lives. But with a new life comes some wistfulness for the past. When I start feeling like that, I find a little weekend trip is the best way to shake things up.
Why do I have to get an itch? Right in the annoying position on my back.
Celtic and Jirai will always hold a special place in my heart for their unrivaled shopping options.
Yeah, it's nice to see that Celtic's being rebuilt then.
But the place I'd like to talk about today is Crossbell.
Conveniently, Vita talks about Crossbell.
Things were a bit rough there for a while, but it's in much better shape now. In fact, as of last year, it's the top travel spot for domestic vacations. Not only are they famous for their cutting-edge technology, but who doesn't love Mishy, the adorable mascot of Michelin Wonderland?
Oh goody, we're getting the Mishy propaganda
I, for
again.
one, have a huge weakness for Mishy souvenirs. I've collected way too many as is, yet I still catch myself pining for them in gift shops. I hear Crossbell's department stores even have entire shops dedicated to Mishy. Though I'd just love to visit sometime. My wallet, on the other hand. Anyway, next up we have some letters to read. The princess is an angel, writes to us from Heimdall.
Okay, well that may be one of the many students at St. Asteria writing that one. But regardless, the video program is over and Rean contacts Machias. Of course they talk about Abentime, Misty, the field exercises.
I have to say, Misty still got it. She's so elegant, yet with just the right touch of playfulness.
That is correct, Machias.
Almost makes
Nice
me forget
description.
she's an immensely powerful witch.
And that too. Oh yeah, she's the same as ever. But yeah, Crossbow C, huh? Timing's too good to be true. Not to mention you'll be there for your business trip too.
Looks like my info proved accurate.
Damn it, his source was good.
Though we'll be there at around the same time as the inspection team, we'll be doing our own inspections separate from them. Now, I'm sure we'll both be up to our ears in work, but would you be able to make some time to meet up?
Yeah, of course, let's keep each other posted. Whoopee! The way, you don't have to know who will be on the inspection team, do
Well,
you?
due to the nature of our work, the government doesn't really go out of its way to send us info like that. I've got a few guesses, but I'll hold off on speculation for now. About the Crown Prince. His transformation is popular water cooler conversation here in Heimdall, but I'm surprised to hear he tried to pull you out of the branch campus.
Starting to feel like I was a little too harsh with him. I'd like to talk with him again if I get the chance. Yeah, to be fair, he is the Crown Prince, but also you need to just calmly just go up to Cedric and just go, no. I like being at the branch campus. Anyway, we can save the game, and I can thankfully then hold tab and get off the game because my back is starting to kill me a bit. Okay, right. You know what? This is actually probably a good logical stopping point because next time we'll be having our Panzer Soldat training and also our start of the field exercise into Crossbell. That's right. Shades of Ashore and Zero, plenty. Maybe more Ashore than Zero, but you get the point. And hey, you never know which Crossbow characters we will be seeing. So regardless, anyone that happens to be watching this on Twitch, all you can do is follow so that you get notified when I stream next, regardless of whether it's this, a Pokemon game, some other thing that I happen to randomly decide to stream, who knows. Point being, notifications always nice to have. And of course, for those that do watch all the way through on YouTube, thank you for watching all the way through and all that, even if it's on the background, because these are a bit on the long side, I will admit. Subscribe, comment, like, share, do all that if you want. Regardless, I'm having fun, and that's important. The Stratos driver, outside of that though, outside of that, I do have fun with this game. It is fun. So anyways, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.